Wow. Wait, am I here? Yeah, I'm here. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello, Victor. Welcome. Oh, to I'm covering the chat a bit. Ntar aku naikin. Atau aku turun dikit. Halo, selamat datang. Dengan saya di sini, Louis Lambok. Yay. Hello, you. Welcome. Kali ini mau main a visual novel. Judulnya Psycho Sleuth. Dan mungkin tahu, mungkin enggak, ini bisa dibilang kayak game baru, full versionnya belum keluar kalau nggak salah. So mungkin abis nonton atau mungkin sekarang udah tertarik buat mainin, boleh banget mainin. Aku ada naro linknya. Masih demo sih sekarang, but it looks really cool. I wanted to play. So without further ado, let's start. Dayo. Wait, bentar. Story mode, no time limits, relax experience. Oh, ada dua version. Story mode. Oh my god, bully voice. Wait, I fucked up. Wait, you know what? Wait. You guys can't hear the bully voice version. I'm sorry. Mate. I don't, wait, I don't get it. I, I did get ready that it could capture the sound, so why doesn't it work? Oh, mate. Do you guys hear the audio? No, ya? Nanti daro. Kecil. Tuh, the heck? Generally, I have two things. Yeah, no game sound. Kok, are? It work? Ah, no. Scuff stream, bien. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Still, wait. Properties. Wait. Yeah. Well, it doesn't work, so. It doesn't work, so. You know what? Embrace it, yeah, guys. Kenapa ya? Ande. I put it on. Gak nyala. Udah. It's there. It's there. Is it too small? Is that why? No. Masih nggak kedengeran kah? Guys, monitor. Why? Still no sound. Oh, it says there is sound. Tapi, maksudnya kayak gak apa-apa lah ya. There's no sound. 本当に頑張ってるよ、マジで。monitor not much. 本当に頑張って troubleshooting in stream is just crazy though. The end. Hey, you know what? System setting. Sound is there. Core display. No way. I know like. Also volume of music. The voice, graphic quality. Okay, safe. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see any other problem. I have nothing to say. I have nothing I can use. I wanna cry. Is it that small, maybe? The game sound? That I have to do this? Oh, it's still nothing. Ini settingnya apaan? Udah lah ya. Terima aja ya. No game sound. Because berasa at least we have your voice. Matas kan nih. Well, that's true, but like, what if I do this and then wait, capture audio and then I open this part. What about this one? Can you hear this one? Still nothing. I have nothing. Still nothing. Yep, still nothing. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. But the game is fully voice. I mean it. The game is fully voice. Jadi kalau misalnya gue kaget kena jump scare atau apa, then well that's on me. It's a visual novel, guided visual novel. Okay. The city is home to the Logic Church headquarters and its grand cathedral with a population of several millions. More than half of its residents are followers of Logic Church. Jadi kayak, oh okay, is this a cult? doesn't look like a cult though, so far. They're so cute, the design. Apa ini, Lyle? Lyle? Dile? Well, would you look at that? Even I got an invitation. Seems Logic Church really can't do without me. Dapat invitation apaan? Dapat undangan katanya. Oh. Nih, ya. Leo? Lilo? Mana bacanya? I wonder. Of course. Oh, ini Lena. Lena. I think I'll call it Lena. Of course. Oh, L2D. Aduh, aesthetic gede ya. Compared to you, other humans are nothing more than a walking lump of flesh. Wow, bro. The expression, I love it. Asset, yeah, asset. I only speak the truth. Ah, cute. What's terrifying is that you genuinely believe that. Yeah, I'm terrified you believe that. Lena is so cute. I want to pet. My sister suffered from a cognitive disorder. Obsessive? Oh no. Obsessive compulsive was, oh no, OCD ka. I see. Obsessive compulsive disorder is a condition. Ah, never mind. You can read it by yourself. Huh? Oh, there's that kind of OCD. She can't lie. As he was going to see OCD. Nah. I didn't think both of you, both you and I would get an invitation. But it's interesting though. OCD-nya di not cannot lying. But something about the letter bothers me. You mean the way this whole selection works, or that claim about becoming a god? What do you mean? Dan kenapa tiba-tiba rasanya ini ngeblur ya? Nanti dah. Atau mata gua? I don't know. And then like, I really just woke up from a nap. Man, I'm so glad that I was slightly on time. It's one thing for the selection process to be vague, but saying the winner turns into a god and get any wish granted? What's that even supposed to mean? Yeah, what's that even supposed to mean? Do you have a wish, Lyle? Like, maybe becoming filthy rich? This girl is so honest. I love that. Jujur banget parah. Tapi ya karena dibilang dia nggak bisa bohong kan ya. She can't lie, so she's very honest. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not that broke. My saving could last me a lifetime. Oh, they're rich. Fun. Granted, only if my lifetime ended tomorrow. Oh, okay, they're not rich. Okay. Yeah, that's what most people would call dead broke. Ow. Anyway, oh, who are you, ma'am? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Hello? Nice to meet you, ma'am. Well, fine, that's fair enough. Okay. Candidate for Godhood. Oh, Godhood? Please, step inside. Hi, わかりました。Whoa, the smile! Whoa, びっくり。 Following the member of the Logic Church, Len and I stepped into the Grand Cathedral. At that moment, I had no way of knowing that the winner of the selection would truly become a god was beyond doubt. Chapter 1, The Killer is Me. どういうこと? What do you mean? Chamber of Verification. What's that? なんか、たまには早いけど、たまにはそんなに早くない。Sometimes it's very fast. Sometimes not really. Where are we? Huh? Where are we? Huh? What happened to the person who brought us in? Oh, the lady with black hair. She vanished the moment we stepped inside and locked the door behind us. Oh no. This doesn't feel right. Jujur, if I have to be honest, yeah. I like that the sprite is live to the like what I have right now. It's really nice. Niall, before we talk about before we talk to anyone else, we better investigate this room. Oh no, can we investigate? Press WASD to move. Press tab to collect the clues you need. Press Q to review the clue you gathered. Okay, let me try to remember. Okay, this is moving. Oh, I can tilt the thing! Whoa, crazy. I can see the ceiling and stuff. Can I? Oh, okay. That's what I can check. So I guess this one. The light switch in the room. If you turn it down, the entire chamber would be plunged into darkness. Okay. Oh, this is Q. Then what's this? Looks like turning the top switch to the left cranks the sanctified thermometer up to 1050 degrees. But I don't see any machinery here for grinding. A grinder? When the body is burned, most of it destroyed, only the bones remain. The ashes aren't just what's left after burning, they are made by mechanically grinding the charred bones. Oh. As expected of you, Lyle, you even know the details of how people get turned into ashes. As for every time you compliment me, it feels like you're actually making fun of me. How could I? I could only tell the truth. That's true. Still, I've heard many of people just vanish after joining the Logic Church. Seems this religion is hiding even more secrets than we thought. Okay, what about this one? What's this? Ini apa nih? This thing. It says 4. What does it do? It looks like this device shows how many people are still alive in the room. Oh. So there's Lyle, there's Lena, and then there's the 2 other lady. Why would we even need something like that? Maybe to keep track of how many people are still alive in here? This room? Yeah, no shit. Took me a while to say no shit. This room is making me feel more and more uneasy. It looks and makes me also uneasy lah. The music from here? I can talk to them. I can use the cursor also. That's interesting. Oh, it says error, this thing. Can I? I can check this one. I can exit too. Okay. Oh, there's HP bar? Nah, that's scary. What's this thing? Parinanda. The Sea Angel. A power generator of unknown design. Look completely different from the spiral-like structure outside. Okay. It looks like a smaller indoor version. The Sea Angel generates clean, pollution-free energy, a technology every nation dreams of unlocking. Hasn't anyone ever tried dismantling one? I've heard they're impossibly durable, nearly impossible to take apart, and you can't see what's inside either. And even if you did manage to open one, not only would the Logic find out, but it could trigger some kind of unknown biological catastrophe. What the? Power generator yang... What does it use? Rumor has it a small town was completely destroyed after someone tried opening a sea angel. You know an awful lot about this, Lyle. Don't tell me you have actually tried opening one yourself. Ooh, the shadow looks so good. Eh? Ah, Lyle, Oni-chan, kawaii na. Any clue? Turning all the way to the left, activate furnace, turning all the way to the right, shut it down. And live detector. Why would you need this thing? Where are you guys to the point that you need to know this? Then a clock. Ooh, the angle. That's so cool. The current time is 11:15 in game. What's this? Error? Why it says error? This is like a machine for grinding bones into ash. Oh, this is the one that he was talking about. Yeah, this way says error. Looks like it's broken and unusable. Okay. Then we do have it. Like we have the clock. That's interesting, I guess. Should I talk to anyone here? Siapa ya? Should I talk first? Lena and or the other lady? The design is interesting though. Let's talk to Lena first. Do you need something? Do I need something? What? Out of nowhere. Mate, vite. Wait, look at it. Wait, let me move the chat for you guys to see. Wait, where's the chat? Let me move the chat because it's too funny. There you go. Look at her. Look what she's doing. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Oni-chan fan club ta. If you want me to sing Lyle's praises, I could rattle off tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of compliments without stopping. Don't get angry, sir. I know you can't lie, but that's exactly what makes it so unsettling. Yeah, left or right. Let's see. Nah. Are you a participant in the selection as well? Ooh, she's cute. Mind if I ask why you're barefoot on your left foot? Oh, she was? Nande warateriane. Why are you smiling like that? Lyle, maybe they just don't want to talk to you. Lucu banget, adanya nongol dari belakang gitu kayak gitu. Punten kayak bang gitu. If you just tell me your name, I'll leave you alone. My name is Kizuna. I'm a member of the Church of Logic and a participant in the selection. Oh, Kizuna. Oh, she's pretty. May you comprehend all the things the God of Logic blesses you. Eh? Because the choices later are so awful, the unreasonable demands earlier don't seem so bad in comparison. It was so clever, Lyle. Then I guess she's also in the selection. Welcome. Candidates for the brand. Oh, she isn't. Who are you, ma'am? Okay. I'm the arbitrator and host of the selection. You might call me the proxy saint. Oh, is this the angel that the generator was about? This one on the chest? Without the antenna thingy too. As you can see, Android. Android panda. So the number of human, the number of person doesn't have to be human. Malele, halo Kairi, welcome. Gimana kabar kalian semua? As you can see, I'm an android, a being created solely for the purpose of the selection. Kabar baik, Mbak. Mantap. Okay. Why call yourself proxy saint? Was the real leader? Cuman apa kakak? Mantap. Apa makan dulu, Kairi? Jangan kayak gue. Sumpah gue baru bangun parah. To take part in the selection, the former identity was set aside until it concludes. I alone will preside. Okay. Oh, what's wrong, Kizuna? I still glance at the mysterious person beside me. Could she be the leader of the Church of Logic? All this time? Enggak lah, tadi kan dia perkenalannya dia bukan. Oh, not really. Dia nggak bilang ya. Okay, so no one knows what the leader of Logic actually looks like. Does she look like you? That is classified. I cannot disclose it. Kok tahu aku baru bangun? Ya, saya baru bangun, jadi saya tebak Anda baru bangun. Don't be like that. Just a tiny hint. Just the tip of the secret, that's all I'm asking. Improper intent detected, no further answer will be given. Oh, no. Oh, no. My brother's not indecent, he just a little more... Oh my goodness, girl. Pervy than the average guy. Oh, she's so cute. Lena, calm down. That kind of defense only makes me look worse. So... Okay, then do we have everything? So there's only 4 things. So this is the last thing in the... Oh, in the door. Yep, the last part is the door. So let's try this one. Real baru bangun ini. Mantap, ngepah. We're going pretty chill here. Oh, what's this? Okay, what's this? There's a label on it, sanctified cremated, as for what it's used for. Ugh, says Catalina. What is it? The description said, used to burn sinners of Logic Church. Require 5 hours to cool down after use. So it's basically a facility for burning people? Looks that way. There's a button here. Should we press it and see what's inside? Wouldn't it be dangerous to open it? No, but this button just opened the cremator door. The one that started fire must be somewhere else. Okay. To fully recap the layout of this room, it's probably the best to open it and take a look. Alright then. 1, 2, here we go. Okay. Repressing. Whoa! Oof. Oof. Inside is nothing but ashes left from burning people. This is horrifying. Koina. But something about this sanctified Terminator feels off. What do you mean off? I don't know. I just feel like something isn't quite right. Sanctified Terminator, yeah. Is there anything else that I can look around about? But I already have everything. Can I just turn shit on? Okay, you know what? We have to leave, I guess. Time to go outside. Oh, the door is firmly locked. Looks like we need a key to open it. A key? Okay, alright. We're starting then. Now that we try to laugh. Okay, first, welcome everyone. I am the proxy side. You said so before. Thank you for introducing yourself again. My foremost duty is to ensure that this selection proceeds without disruption. Oh, the sea angel here change. Mukanya berubah gitu, the face. It was a sea angel and it's now a face. Take this electronic scripture. Within it, you will find all manner of information. I have hidden the contestant record within the data chips scattered throughout the cathedral. It is up to you to uncover them. As the overseer of this selection, I will neither lie nor lend aid to anyone. Place your trust in my neutrality. Can the victor truly become a god? Yes, without question. That sounds doubtful. What does becoming a god even mean? You shall gain the power to bend the world to your will, and any wish you desire shall be granted. Now, no word befits such an existence more than God. Maybe I should try to look at her words from another angle. The reach of the logic church extend across the world. With their backing, most wishes really could be granted. Believe me, there's a way to become a god. It's just that no one has uncovered it yet. Okay. She looks cute. I like the design. Look at the crown. Once you grasp it, you'll see that the gods have always been among us. If you know the way to godhood, why not try it yourself? Because it cannot be done. What? Huh? What do you mean? It cannot be done. Unless it takes a form of human. No. Unless it takes a form humans can comprehend, neither gods nor demons will ever descend. I don't get what you mean. And then this time, this thing changed. Loading. The one on the proxy saying chess. I don't get what you mean. Could you be clearer? If I told you one could become god without any cause, would you believe it? Personally, no. Human are beings bound to cause and effect. Okay. Only through sacrifice can anything be gained. Only with an offering will the gods descend. A sacrifice? A chill crept over me, and the partisan next word confirmed my worst fear. I will now explain the rules of the selection. Okay, rule. Wakata. The form selection text form of a game called Werewolf. Okay. Each round I will secretly appoint one participant as the werewolf. The werewolf was killed within the time limit while keeping their identity hidden and avoid being discovered. Oh wow. If the werewolf escapes suspicion and survive, they shall ascend as a god and have their wish fulfilled. We're playing werewolf. We're playing a game within a game. So, are you saying the participants in this selection have to kill each other? That is correct. This is game of death. Whoa, I didn't know that's what I signed up on. Commit yourself fully, take life, or struggle to preserve your own. Wait, then I won't want any part of it. Are you certain? Oh, Koteru. She's angry. Why? Let me repeat. The victor can have any wish fulfilled. Even she is crying. Come on, let them go lah. No matter how absurd or reasonable the wish, logic will make it real. Huh. Do you know why you received an invitation? Because each of you harbors a wish you would do anything to fulfill. Oh, flashback? Oh, brother, Nani. I'm your sister, okay? Please. Please don't kill me. Oh, so... Ugh. Lyle, are you okay? If you leave now, you'll never achieve what your heart desires. Oh no. Lyle? I wanted to grab Lena and run. But my legs betrayed me, rooted to the spot. It seems you have made your choice. Don't worry. Whatever you pray for, so long as you truly understand the God of logic will grant it. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. The prostitute sprayed her arms white. Oh, mate, chotto ne. O God, guide us who has gone astray. Reveal to us the first candidate for divinity. The first candidate? It's so extra. Villager? Oh, oh, right, we're playing the game, the werewolf game. Oh, we're a villager, okay. Okay, the role shall appear differently to each of you, okay? Werewolf, kill within 1 hour. Villagers, time not to be killed. The first round of werewolf begins now. We're playing werewolf with these few people? This round of werewolf is merely a prologue. The other participants are watching from separate rooms. If no victor emerges this round, more will join the selection. She looks tired. Why do it this way? In terms you human would understand. This is the tutorial. What? We'll use this round to demonstrate how the selection works, and to show you how serious logic truly is. This is completely unfair to us. We have to play an extra round. Think of it differently. You have an extra chance, another opportunity to fulfill your wish. But with these rules, only werewolf can win, right? Anyone who doesn't draw werewolf is totally screwed. Rest assured, even the villager who survived this round will receive a special bonus. Special bonus? This bonus will give you a significant advantage in future rounds. But with so few players, doesn't that mean if Lena is a werewolf, we both be targets at the same time? Just as the thought crossed my mind, the room was plunged into darkness. Oh, someone turned it off. Kizunaka. Lena, I don't know where the werewolves are hiding. Stay close to me. The instant I spoke, I knew it was a mistake. And told the darkness speaking would only give away my position. Lena, run! Oh! Suddenly Oh, I got attacked. It's not Lena. Something suddenly blunt slammed into my head. Oh my god. Lyle, are you okay, Lyle? My vision blurred and in darkness, memories of Lena and me began flashing before my eyes like a revolving lantern. Oh, flashback again. Nice. It all began with an apple. Okay. As for long as I can remember, my sister and I grew up in an orphanage. Oh, the orphanage was special. It only took children with mental or cognitive disorders. Lena was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, and I, on the other hand, was born with a condition called synesthesia. Nani sore? My synesthesia was severe, like an inextricable web of tangled sensation. When I hear a sound, I see color. When I see colors, I taste flavor. When I taste flavor, I hear sounds. The cycle repeats endlessly, each sense triggering another. To me, an apple is never just an apple. The moment it enters my sight, I hear it, I smell it, I taste it, I feel it all at once. The chaos of overlapping senses battered my mind with unrelenting simulations, like it might explode at any moment. Oh, he got overwhelmed. Okay. Lyle, this is for you. Seeing me better from this condition, Lana went everywhere to find me headphones, tinted glasses, glove, and air purifier to cover my nose. With those things dulling my senses, I could finally just barely live like a normal person. But the respite didn't last. When the orphanage shut down, then and I were left with nothing, our life sinking into hardship. Then I collapsed to the ground, groaning. Even though I gave her whatever food I could, she was still too young, too fragile. She even had reached her limit. Please, I closed my eyes and prayed with everything I had. Anyone, please, please save Lena. But what appeared before us was neither God nor Buddha. What saved us was an apple. It materialized out of thin air, landing in my hand. Wow, an apple! Lena grabbed it and took a huge bite, regaining her strength. But the effect didn't last. Strange, I had an apple, so why am I still so hungry? She collapsed again. I shut my eyes once more and imagined, and suddenly another apple appeared in my hand. I see. My senses were far sharper than those of ordinary people. This intense sensitivity gave me an understanding beyond ordinary people, because I could grasp the apple in its entirety. The thing I imagined became nearly indistinguishable from reality. And for some reason, those illusions could be seen by others. It was only later that I understood. Those who could project their abnormal cognition and disorder onto others are called photosync users. I named my photosync world fabrication. Materialization, soka. I could conjure illusions so lifelike that others would be drawn into them as though they were living. To keep myself and my sister alive, I began using this photosync. Wait, how do you say it? Wait. Photosync to deceive. I fabricated jewels, gold, fine food, luxury that I could sell. But once the victim left my side, the item dissolved like smoke. This lie went on for a while until retribution found me. Oh, the more lies I told, the less I could distinguish truth from fiction. The more illusion I wove, the blurrier the boundary between reality and fantasy became. When I bit into an apple, I could no longer be sure if I was eating real food or just my imagination. Lyle, is the apple good? Because then I can apply. Her words reassured me I truly was eating. Fire, there's a car ahead. Why are you walking straight into it? She yanked me back, saving me from being hit by a speeding car. Until then, I had believed that the car was nothing more than another illusion. At that moment, I realized Lena had become my only anchor. I'd rely on her to tell me what was real. Only her words and judgment could confirm my reality. But this bond was never equal. By staying with me, a criminal, Lena became a fugitive herself, hunted by the police and forced to live on the run. No matter how many times I tried to push her away, she stayed, unable to lie. She followed her heart, and that's meant staying by my side. If things continued this way, she could only be dragged into ruin along with me. Perhaps only the unknown technology of the Logic Church could make my wish come true. I wish Lena would forget me completely. That she might find a future that would revolve around me. Okay, it's very selfless. When I opened my eyes, I knew right away that something was wrong. Lena? Searching for clues. Oh no. This, like, look at my cursor right here. Keren nih. What's this? Could this be? I look around and realize I was the only one left in the room. Someone had been slain by the werewolf, gather the clues, and uncover the werewolf's true identity. An openable door, rotary switch, claps, and the potion again. Bones on the floor. Harusnya datang. It's bones. Okay. What is this? This is what Kizuna had. Yeah, the mask Kizuna had been wearing is smeared with blood. And what's on the floor? A hair. That's Lena's or Kyle. This hair. It's Lena. Oh, the L2D is so good. Ah, Azami, are those one of my sisters? Gather the clues and piece the truth together yourself. If Lena dies, what will you do? Just the thought of Lena not being here made my body start trembling uncomfortably. Oh no. No. I have to pull myself together. It's not time to despair yet. Looks like I'll have to piece the clues together and figure it out myself. Gamate, gamate, gamate. Good luck. So, wait, it says 3 people. Mate. It says 3. The screen shows the number 3. It's different from what it displayed when I first entered the room. Initially it was 4, right? Don't turn it on! Don't turn it on! Wait, the rotary switch only turns off position on the right. So how are we supposed to ignite the sanctified cremator? No, no, don't turn it on. Open this. A chill of dread runs through me. Do I really want to open this? I can shake the feeling. I'll see something I was never meant to comprehend. But if I want to find Lena, this is the only way. Drawing in deep breaths, I pull the door outside the excavator. Please be Lena. Please be Lena. Cok, merinding gua, cok. The human bones were arranged in the shape only of the right half of the body. Why are the bones inside arranged exactly like the pattern on the floor? I don't want to believe it, but could it be? Everyone else is dead except me? But it says 3. It says 3. There's 3 people. It says 3. What time is it? It now says that it is currently time is 5:15. 6 hours have passed since I lost consciousness. Okay. And the cremator is gone. So let me see. It takes 5 hours to fully cool. And the boss icon. Okay. Mate. Left. Turning it all the way to the left. Activated. Turning it all the right. Shutting it down. Okay, wait. So I need to talk to her again. Alright, okay. Wish me luck. Should I save? I'll save it, just in case. This is photo sync. Oh, I cannot check the character. This is what we have. This is Lyle. Oh, May 21. Cool. Interest reading, being alone, stabilizer, Lena. Oh, they all have stabilizer. Cooking, weakness. Oh, she's so sweet. Seeing her brother in pain. Stabilizer Lyle. AB. Oh, she's AB. And he's O. Interesting. And then Kizuna. Interest prayer. Weakness watching movies. Stabilizer. Oh, that's the stabilizer. The logical mask given by the leader. Okay. And the focusing and disorder is what I cannot open yet. And this is the clue. There is the door, the rotary switch, clock, furnace, the lie detector, iPhone grinder, one on the floor, and then the mask, the hair, 6 hours of unconsciousness, on inside, and a live detector. Alright then, let's go for it. Okay, as this is the first round, I should provide you without the cost a data chip containing vital information. State your name. I am Kizuna. Okay, this is Kizuna. This is the test you just completed. Do you know what's wrong with you? I don't. Oh, but her eyes, if you look at it, like one have light, one doesn't. Then tell me, what am I holding? A pen. Then? Ah! Do you even know where you're bleeding from? I don't know. It just hurts so much. Even if I jam this pen into your left eye, you probably react the same way. What are you talking about? Wait, where did that pen just go? You suffer from hemispatial neglect, a disorder that distorts your perception. You can still see your left side, and your left hand and foot move just fine, but none of it registers in your mind. To put simply, to you, the left side, which is this part, I guess, of the word, doesn't exist. I don't get what you're saying. If I place the pen on your left side, you'll think it doesn't exist. You can't even recognize your own condition. To you, the left side of the world simply doesn't exist. Your focusing is called sinistral neglect. Anything tied to the left side is forcibly erased from your perception. Oh! At last, the protagonist makes his entrance. Who are you? Yeah, right, who are you? Don't tell me you've never heard of the world-famous detective. How ignorant. The name Hyper. There's no mystery I can't unravel. To avoid disturbing the crime scene, I will breathe through a holographic projection from outside the room. I heard all the clues you gathered through the device from outside. You can grasp the entire situation just by listening. Never heard of an armchair detective? With my skills, I can solve cases without even being there at the scene. Proxy saying, didn't you say we were the only participant this round? Why is there suddenly some random detective popping up? Hyper, why are you here now? What? Even the proxy saying doesn't know? You're supposed to appear in the next round. This round has nothing to do with you. Come on, don't be like that. Where there's a case, there's a detective. I'm just a neutral party here to help clarify the facts. Even so, for the sake of fairness, you shouldn't be here. Not even as a production. Leave this room immediately. Consequence. Oh, I don't want to read that number. Do I have to? Nah, I don't wanna. Receiving, debugging, checking. Something's wrong with the proxy saying it's like she's glitching. What the hell did the detective do? No, wait. What did the leader of the logic do? The final comment of the leader of logic. Hyper is granted neutral participation in this round. Case discussion. Hold on. This makes no sense. Why a complete 180? I truly apologize. A known malfunction just occurred. However, I have completed a full diagnostic of my system. I assure you this will be the last time. No further incident that could affect the selection fairness will occur. What the hell just happened? Yeah, what the hell just happened? I agree with you, Lyle. What command did the leader of Lodge give you? And what exactly did that detective do? Please don't concern yourself with it. How can I not be concerned? Rest assured, while Hyper participates in this round, he can neither win nor lose. From outside the room, he can only join the discussion. Not sure what just happened, but lucky me. Let's put the trial matters aside. Time to discuss this murder case. I'm only interested in the truth. So let's cut to the chase, liar. You're the murderous werewolf. Huh? The situation has at last grown intense. Allow me to prepare a fitting stage for your battle. Oh, we're going on trial? What's this? I didn't expect the POV of the trial gonna be like this, but it's still interesting. And then, who's this on the top? This is Hyper, right? But on the roof there? Who's that? You should know this well. You're practicing word fabrication. Oh, fascinating. Even I, outside the room, have been pulled in. The reach of this photosync is far beyond anything I could imagine. It had conjured an entire virtual world, dragging everyone into it. Have you heard of a battle waged in words? Your debates will take shape as tangible weapons. The loser will be compelled, forced to confess the hidden truth in their hearts. I see. If my opponent is the werewolf, then by winning the debate, they'll inevitably admit it. Okay. Clues you can use in this battle is these? No. Maybe? You can scroll through the clues using the mouse wheel. One of the enemy's statement is wrong. Use the clues you hold to expose the lie. Each enemy statement has a time limit. Make your choice before the timer run out. If there are no clues that can refute the current statement, press skip or the W key. If you have a clue that contradicts a statement, select it with the mouse wheel and press objection or the S key. Press Q to view the clue details, and the timer will pause, giving you extra time to think. Okay. This is Q, okay? There's nothing to debate about this murder. Oh, objection. It affects me, right? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm trying shit. Wait. It's completely a complete locked room? Well, I guess so. But from the proxy saying you were the only one here, that's wrong. Because the live detector says 3. So, objection. Objection! Oh, that was quick. The live detector is showing 3. That means there are 3 people still alive in this room. Impossible. Isn't it just you and me and the proxy saint in there? Could it be a malfunction? Maybe it even counted dead? I don't think so. I remember the number we saw before entering was... It was 4. Which means there were originally 4 people here. After 1 died, the number dropped to 3. 4 minus 1? 4 minus 1 is 3. Ha, not bad. You can do math. Did I just get complimented for basic subtraction? How dare you, the audacity of this man. But I've got proof the lie detector is actually malfunctioning. Oh yeah? Alright then, let's continue. What is it? Bone inside the cremator. Who's gonna pass? Okay, fine. There's a whole crops. No. Objection. It's only half. It's not whole. The body isn't whole. I don't know why, but these bones are arranged to form only the right side of the body. This is why I say ordinary people, unlike a great detective, are hopelessly foolish. You realize you just insulted everyone, right? Whether it is the bones in front of you or the ones in the sanctified cremator, they're both the right half of the body. Doesn't that prove there were two victims? That's just how they've been arranged. His remains aren't complete. The right hand, right foot are nothing more than shapes pieced together from the fragment. You can't tell the right one right with scraps like this. Judging by the total amount, is no more than enough for a single person. Then maybe some of the bone were reduced to ash. Well, no way, because the bone ash grinder was broken. In this room, there's no way the bones could have been turned to ash. Which makes the answer obvious. Only one person died here. The lie detector wasn't malfunctioning. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. The detective is sweating. Your conclusion matches mine. I thought the same. Are you actually a famous detective? Then here's the real question. Why are you the only one left in the room? I was unconscious for 6 whole hours. Maybe someone came and went during that time? No. Oh, what? Since you and Len entered, no one else has come in or out. So this place is perfect lock room? And there's one other possibility. Proxy Sign did something. No, I did nothing. I believe you. You believe her a little too fast, don't you think? She's an android. How could she possibly lie? As suspected of a brilliant detective, your conclusion is precise and unerring. Didn't she literally just tell the biggest lie possible? For those 6 hours, I simply stood here and did nothing. Trust in my neutrality, I am not the killer. Which means the killer can only be you, Lyle. I'm not the killer. And that's what every killer said. The moment the lights went out, I was struck and knocked out cold by a blunt object. Haha, at last you have slipped up, killer. Where in this room would a blunt object even come from? You're right, there isn't a blunt object in the room. If one had been used, it would have been left bloodstains or impact marks, but there's nothing like that here. No, a blunt object can be created. If this bloodstained mass is combined with something, it can serve as a blunt weapon. What could the logic church match be combined with to turn it into a blunt weapon? There's hair, there are ashes and bone fragments, and there's a clock. But the clock is still up there, so I would assume it's gonna be the ashes and bones. Using ashes as a weapon? Ash is pretty hard if you compact it enough, yeah, right? Once it's packed tight, it becomes a blunt weapon. After knocking me out, the ashes could simply be tossed back into the sanctified cremator. So the bloodstains on it aren't the victim, but they are yours? Exactly. Think about it. If the victim was burned to death, how could there be only bloodstains left behind? If the mask that knocked you out belonged to Kizuna, then doesn't that make her the prime suspect? That's what I expect too. Looking back, the moment lights went out, the one closest to the main switch was Kizuna. Then where is Kizuna now? Assuming your reasoning holds, you were unconscious and unable to move for 6 hours. That only give Kizuna and Lena be able to act. So tell me, who was killed and how did the killer vanish into thin air? Let's go over the situation again. When we first entered the room, the live detector showed 4. The people in the room at the time were Lyle, Lena, Kizuna, and Proxy Saint. 6 hours later, the only people left in the room were Lyle and the Proxy Saint. However, the live detector still showed 3. There's only one possible explanation. Why is the live detector reading 3 right now? Well, there is no hidden corpse. Because if it's dead, then it's gonna be 2. So the only option is there's someone still alive and hiding in the room. Haven't you realized that the deduction was hiding a terrifying truth? If Kizuna really is the culprit and has gone into hiding, then the one who died must be... I know. The one who died, without a doubt, was my sister, Lena. The moment I grasped that truth, my heart felt as if it had been wrenched tight. But was it a reality or just my imagination? I don't know. Then where exactly is the culprit hiding? I kept wondering, why did the culprit choose fire as a method of killing? But if they wanted to frame me, they would have chosen the far more direct way, which means the culprit had a reason. They had to kill with fire. What are you getting at? It's precisely because they use fire that we can find where they are hiding. From that angle, there could only be one place the culprit could be hiding. Okay. I'm not sure, but I can't. Okay, it's crazy if they hide here, but go for it. No, it can be here. Okay, alright. On the monitor? No. Okay, I'm sorry. If they use fire, then the only option is here, no? The cremator itself. The culprit is hiding inside the sanctified cremator. Good lord, such a ridiculous deduction is making me, a brilliant detective, feel faint. Okay, another tile. Here we go. An open door, rotary switch, bones on the floor, and 6-hour conscious. Okay, alright, let's go. Yes, it does. It burns searing at 50. That's correct. At that temperature, nobody could possibly hide. Well, you sure? Wrong one. If the killer had crawled in. No. No. Objection. They could wait. How could anyone possibly hide inside the sanctified cremator? The couple want us to think that it's been 6 hours since I was knocked out. The cremator has long since cooled. This is the only place in this room where someone could be hiding. I slowly stepped toward the sanctified cremator and reopening it. Inside lays heaps of bone from some unknown victim, but that wasn't the whole truth. Inside lays heaps of bone. Something else seemed to be hidden within. My heart pounded faster and faster. What if Yusuna really is the culprit? What then? Rossi-san, may I ask something? What is it? If someone isn't identified as a werewolf, can they still commit murder? They can, but even if they kill, they get nothing, and they will never be the final victor. And if a willful, meaningless killing disturbs the selection, I will execute the murderer on the spot. That doesn't matter. Hey, don't tell me you're planning to kill the culprit. If Kizuna really is the one who killed Nana, then as her brother, I have to avenge her. There are only 3 of us left in this room. Since I didn't kill, the culprit must be the remaining one. A certain hardness pressed against my palm. A knife. The photosync word fabrication answered my will, and a knife took shape in my hand. But the knife wasn't real. It was only in my imagination. Could even my desire to avenge my sister be nothing more than an illusion? If I truly wish for revenge, perhaps I should simply turn the sanctified cremator switch and burn the ones inside alive. So, what should I do? Oh, I have to pick! Either way, it really means chapter 1. The killer is me. Which is crazy. Uh, so what are my options? Now that I think about it, what are my options? If I turn it on, Kizuna would die right away, right? But if I didn't, there is a possibility of them stay alive. But I'm not even sure that would be the correct one. See it. I'ma see it. At the very least, I'll end this myself. Without my sister as my anchor, unable to tell reality from delusion, I'll soon lose myself, drowning in a sea of illusions. So to be safe, I must rely on the knife. I must end the corrupted life with my own hands. When I first saw this cremator, something felt off. Looking closely now, it's too shallow. As I suspected, the iron plate at the bottom lifts out. There's a space beneath, hidden beneath. How I deal with the one who burned my sister, that I'll decide once I finally see them. Lena! The one inside the sanctified cremator wasn't Kizuna. Could this be another illusion I created? Lyle? The one I heard Lena's voice within my arms. I knew it without a doubt the one before me truly was my sister. I am so glad I didn't do it. Oh my goodness. Thank God. You're alive. Lena, you didn't die. To her... Oh, he's crying. Oh my God. To her words, I understood a single truth. I truly cared the heart to grieve if my sister were to die. And these tears falling now were no lie. Oh, I'm so glad. I know the game would be like, oh, if you do it, then like you're gonna lose the sister. I was like, oh my goodness. Moral compass being tested right here, right now. Okay, Lena. Lyle, are you alright? Why do you look so sad? I thought you were already... Lyle, don't cry. I'm still alive. There's no need to cry. And I gently pat my back. The warmth of her hand slowly calmed me down. Sorry to intrude on your touching reunion. But now, the conclusion should be obvious. The one who died was Kizuna, and Lena is the werewolf who killed. There's no way Lena could have killed anyone, huh? The moment I saw it, the knife in Lena's hand, its blade drenched in blood. There's something written on the inner wall at the bottom of the cremator. What does it say? Following Lena's gaze, I look closer at the writing inside the cremator. I am the culprit. Huh? A dying message? This is my handwriting? Huh? Did I write this? Because of her obsessive-compulsive disorder, Lena is incapable of lying. Lena, answer me. Are you the werewolf? What happened to you during those 6 hours? I can't remember. Lena clenched her head in agony. After entering the room, I don't know why, but I can't remember anything. There was blood on the back of her head, just like mine. She was probably struck with a blunt object and knocked out, then thrown into the sanctified cremator. The memory loss was likely a side effect of the head trauma. Hey, Proxy Sane, what happens if someone actually gets tagged as a werewolf? I shall enact the purification of the werewolf with believers at my side. What does purification mean? I shall grant the werewolf wish and end their life in the manner most benefiting their fetosync. And if Lena isn't actually the werewolf, it makes no difference. Once the majority declares one as a werewolf, I shall carry out their purification, and in that moment the true werewolf shall claim victory. Those falsely accused shall become nourishment for the victor. So, if Lena is branded as a culprit, then I shall offer Lena as a sacrifice to the god of logic. This truly is a bad game. It really is. But if there's no escape, then I cannot lose. Lena isn't the culprit. That's exactly what everyone says when their loved one is accused. What do you expect? Okay, there's a clock, bloodstained knife, Poshas, bone ash grinder, Kizuna pass. Okay, let's go. The victim was burned alive. Yeah. He was unconscious for 6 hours, completely inactive the whole time. Okay. Sure. So the only possibility is that Lena put the victim into the sanctified cremator. Wait a minute. Clock, this plate is 1. Bloodstained knife. Ash grinder, out of order. She unable to mate. She used the objection. No, wrong one. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a few seconds left. Was burned alive? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't burned alive. Oh, neither Lena nor I have any knife wounds. Okay, if the victim was really burned to death, then how do you explain the blood on the knife? Not true. If someone is burned first and stabbed afterward, there wouldn't be any blood on the blade. And the blood on that knife isn't a small amount, which means the victim was stabbed to death before being burned. So you're saying Lena stabbed Kizuna to death, then tossed her body into sacrifice cremators? I told you Lena is not the culprit. Then she can't lie. And don't forget the dying message she left behind. She wrote, I am the culprit. Don't forget your own deduction. There are only 3 people alive in this room, excluding the proxy saint. If you're not the culprit, then only one left is Lena. Am I the werewolf? Lena, don't say anything yet. Because Lena cannot lie. If all the evidence point at her, she would admit it outright, even without a debate battle. So it's settled. Lena is the werewolf? Then prepare to commence purification. Wait, just give a little more time. Stop struggling, there's no other possibilities. Or are you trying to claim there's some third culprit beside you two? A third person? At that moment, hyper words spark a revelation. We've been wrong from the very beginning. Rosie saying, what is it? How does the lie detector determine how many people are alive in the room? It measures heartbeats and breathing to make it count? Then, would an android like you be counted? No. As I stated from the beginning, I am an android, not a living being. Wait, if that's true then... When we entered the room, the lie detector showed the number 4. I always thought... I'm doing 10 push-ups. Why are you doing 10 push-ups out of nowhere saying this to me, man? I thought it meant... me, Lena, Kizuna, and Proxy Saint. 4 people, but that wasn't the case, because Proxy Saint is an android. She is not a human. Since Proxy Saint didn't count then, there's another person, the 4th person. When Lena and I entered the room beside Kizuna, there was an unidentified X hiding in the side, which probably is the first lady that came in with us and just vanished and locked the door. Okay, that's nothing but the delusion invented to clear your sister's name. Nah, if this X is real, then otherwise the lie detector reading makes no sense. If your theory is correct, then tell me, where exactly was this X hiding at the start? Oof. Ooh, where find out? Where do I need to do? On the screen? There's no way it hide on the cremator. Is it on the door? Nope. Okay, it's on the screen then. Because this is where Lena was hiding, right? Yakoko. No, wait, on the cremator again? How many layers of that thing have? There. Okay, alright. So that unknown figure, X, was already hiding in the sanctified cremator before Lena and I even entered the room. Even if there was someone we would never seen hiding here, so what? That means Lena isn't the only suspect anymore. The victim could be X or Kizuna, or the one that left standing could just be as well the killer. But that doesn't change the fact that Lena is still the prime suspect. Now, we already deduced that the victim was stabbed to death first, then burned in the sacrifice cremators. Which means I have evidence proving Lena isn't the murderer. Show me the evidence. Prove that Lena isn't the culprit. Think back carefully to the moment Lena was lying inside the cremator. Okay? Select the clue that clues that Lena is using the knife. That would be this one? No, that would be this one. Oh, it couldn't be here. Right? Where would she use it? That's the question. Where would she use the knife? And why is this distorted? Where would she use the knife? Doko ni? There's a... Like, does the distortion would help me on something? No? What? Could you give me a clue? Game? Please? Even I didn't reach this far. Wait, my brain! Wait. So, there's... There's a writing here, but that's not that one. I clicked on it. It's wrong. The blood? No, it's not that one. Because I click on it and it's wrong too. Then why would she be here? And what is it? Would she? No, her herself? It's herself! I knew it! Mo, ya dah. If Lena had killed with a knife, her clothes would be soaked in blood. No way they'd be this clean. So you're saying Kizuna or this X killed the victim and framed Lena? Exactly. Then how do you explain the dying message inside the sanctified cremator? Wasn't it written by Lena herself, the one who cannot lie? And there's something else that bothers me. If the victim was already killed with the knife, why burn the body afterwards? To use the fire as a cover to hide the space beneath the cremator and frame me as a murderer? Beyond that, there has to be a deeper motive. Like you said, the killer had a specific reason to burn with fire. How did the killer use the sanctified cremator to cover up the blood evidence? Wait. Okay, wait, let me read it. Scattered the ashes from the sanctified cremators over the blood stains and use them as an absorbent powder. Eh? Could you do that? Commit murder while wearing the victim clothes, then burn the bloodstained outfit in the cremator. Use cremator fire to dry the bloodstains on their own clothes. If it's dry, I don't think that's how it would work. Question mark? This is hard. I'm not smart enough. Nani ka na? Wait. If it's scattered ashes from the sacrifice. So ash first. Can you use ash to absorb blood? I don't think so. Wouldn't it like clump? Then commit murder while wearing the victim clothes. And then burn the blonde outfit in the cremator. She's not even here. Like the ex person is not even here, so what's the point of them wearing it, right? Or use the cremator fire to dry the bloodstain on their own clothes. So I guess between the top and the bottom. Yep, chip chip kembang ko chip chip. I don't agree with this logic, but it is a game that defies logic, so I was wrong. That can be right. Think again. Okay. I know. I hate it. There you go. If the killer wore the victim's clothes during the murder, then strip them off and toss them inside the sacrifice cremator along with the body, every trace would be erased. I suspected of you, liar. You figured out immediately. No, I did not. I'm sorry, Lena. It's a lie. The game made me lie to you. We still don't know who the victim actually is. It could be X or it could be Kizuna. But whoever the victim is, Lena remained the prime suspect. If she were really the killer, then why would she keep the bloody knife in her hand and leave the dying message? She could have just written nothing at all and tossed the knife into the cremator too. Wouldn't that have been smarter? Maybe that was the point, to deliberately mislead us into thinking she wasn't the culprit. Another trial? How much is it? It's one chapter. I've done this like 3 or 4 times already. I lost count. Oh god. And upon door, there should. Okay, right. Is that the answer? There was no one else in the room. Oh, wait. Objection. There is someone in the room. Come on. No. Yeah. Why are we only realizing this now? We gotten something crucially wrong. From both the total amount of the bones and the lie detector reading, there's only one victim. And the proxy saying doesn't count as a person, then the current number on the lie detector makes no sense. The detector shows 3, but aside from Lyle and me, there's no third person here. Someone else is hiding here. That's impossible. There's nowhere left in this room to hide. No. Something have changed compared to before we entered. What things? The reason we didn't notice anything strange because we were subconsciously assumed that this world is exactly as it should be. But my senses are sharper than most. Deep down, I knew something was off. Rosy Saint, I have a question. Do all the participants in this selection share a common trait? Yes, they all suffered from some form of mental disorder or cognitive impairment, and those abnormalities can affect others. So that means participants in this death camp are all photosync users? Correct. I finally understand. Think about it. Ever since I came to, we've been trapped inside someone photosync. Our perception right now isn't normal. Yeah, I can tell. And what exactly has changed? Select the objects that have changed compared to before we entered our room. Okay, alright. Searching for clue. Wait, okay, so things that have changed. There's still error, the time. Things that have changed ever since we entered the room is the number. And then, oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. And then, well, that's gonna be the mass. No, not the mass. Then the time. The time. Wait, why is this changed? The arrow still stay error. And then the rotary. Is it the rotary? Aren't these objects now? Aren't these objects how they're supposed to be? That's the most terrifying thing about Photosyn's users, because they always live with the distorted perception. They believe the world has always been that way. Just like how I can create illusion really indistinguishable from reality, a Photosync user can drag everyone around them into that warped perception, trapping everyone in their twisted version of the world. And the worst part? The people under that influence don't even realize their own logic has already been corrupted. Then tell me, what exactly is wrong with this object? What's missing from this object is the left side. Anything that can be defined as left is being erased from our perception. That's why the left half of the clock, the switch, and the light detector are gone. So whose photosync are we under? Kizuna. Do you have any evidence to back up this theory? Which clue proves not to provide proof that Kizuna photosync sickness, sinister neglect can erase the left side of the world? Well, her past, no? One last question. The moment Hyper asked, I began reconstructing in my mind how the culprit committed the crime after entering the room. Alright. Yeah. Oh, fully animated. Oh my goodness. There's only one place Kizuna could be hiding. The left side of the room, no? Whoa! Gumai! Fully animated. Oh! Kake! The one who died was X. And Kizuna, you're the one who killed her. You're the real werewolf. If you guys can hear the voice right now, it's so crazy because she is laughing really hard. Oh, she's crazy. Oh no. The real Chegil. Comprehension? Comprehension. Oh no, no, she broke. Oh no, she broke. She's terrifying. I know. So am I. I'm also scared. You're outside this room. I am not. Aren't you supposed to be the great detective who's seen it all? What? Oh, she's not okay. She's not okay. No one. I don't think anyone can fix her. Oh my god. Oh god of logic, can't be courage. Let me awaken these heretics from their foolishness. What? Chegil, yeah, so Chegil. Wait. What? What not? Okay, she's on her crazy moment, and we gonna have a trial, a debate, word with vote, when she literally tried to kill me. Wait, I didn't mean to press anything. Oh my god. Okay, my button thing does is affect the people around me. Yeah. But having said that, it doesn't make me killer. She seems to enable alama indeed. Okay, sure. I don't have a single proof that I tampered with the scene. Really? No, I was wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Uakoy! The dang... The dang message Lena left behind. That's the real evidence she's a culprit. Is it? Ayo. Skip. No. Wait, my brain. Is it this one? Wrong one. I'm gonna die. Wait. Ah, wrong one. Fuck. Wait. 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 Mm. Objection. Oh yeah, it is correct. 15. Mate. Wait. Oh, I'm so bad. Uh. Alamak, 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 alamak. Ah! No, no, I don't want to read this shit. I haven't saved the whole time. Uh, I don't have a single but you don't have a single proof that I tampered with the scene. Bones on the floor. But there should be something. If it's not here, then bones on the floor. Tutorial menjadi segel kabel. Jangan, tidak, no. Please. Oh, I'm so glad. Whether it's the bones in the front of me or the bone on the side, sanctified creator, they are arranged on the right side only. At first I thought you were trying to trick us into believing 2 people had died, but that's not it. Because you lacked the very concept of left side, this was the only way you could arrange them. Maybe Lena only did that to frame me. She got a point. If you're not the killer, then why use your fantasy to mess with us? Sometimes I just can't control it. Don't you ever lose control too? Then why were you always lurking around me? And just now, when you raised that knife, were you really trying to kill me? I wasn't hiding. I've been right beside you this whole time. You just never noticed. As for the knife, I only raised it because you kept calling me the killer. I just wanted to scare you. You, a damn liar. Before you call me a liar, maybe ask yourself why you keep ignoring the truth. Your sister wrote I am the culprit with her own hand. Why do you keep pretending that clue doesn't exist? L2D animated. L2D animated. Bayangin, beda banget dari biasanya. Very different from the usual visual novel. I believe in Lena. Even if she were named the werewolf, she'd never kill anyone. The killer knocked me out too. I was unconscious for 6 hours. Whoa, does testimony look like that? Aduh, cegil. I didn't do anything. I didn't see anything. In fact, there's evidence that prove Kizuna isn't the killer. What do you mean, Hyper? Whose side are you on? You're supposed to be neutral lah. Which piece of evidence prove Kizuna couldn't have killed anyone? Well, the rotary switch. The sanctified cremator's rotary switch only activates when you turn it to the left. For Kizuna, who lacked any concept of left, the cremator could never be turned on. She couldn't have burned the body at all. I'm back into the corner. I'm doing some handstand to the wall in this morning. Whoa. Everyone doing sport. I have no idea why. Maybe I need to think in reverse. Under what circumstances would Lena, someone literally incapable of lying, kill and leave the dying message? Only if she truly believed she was the killer. Has it been confirmed that Lena is the killer? Then commence verification. Wait, I finally uncovered the whole truth. Shut the fuck up, Hyper. Great, I knew it. You really are a great detective. You figured out the trick through, right? Nope. I just thought that line should be delivered by the real detective. I hate him. He's stupid. Go on, reveal the shocking truth you haven't covered. I mean, I already knew it, but sure, let's hear your version. This guy is definitely not a real detective. From literally existing. It's fine. I'm glad you're breathing. Even if Kizuna couldn't activate the sanctified cremator, it doesn't matter. Think about it. What actually killed X? I already know the truth, but I'm still missing one last step. This is the gamble. For my sister's sake, I have to do it. X didn't die in the fire. He was killed with a knife. The killer and the one who activated the cremator don't have to be the same person. So who activated the sanctified cremator? My best bet, the person who activated is Lena. Kizuna killed the victim, put the body into the sanctified cremator, then ordered Lena to turn it on for her. That's ridiculous. Lena had no reason to help Kizuna at all. No, she had a reason. There's only one scenario where Lena would ever help the killer. If she didn't follow Kizuna's order, my life would be in danger. You mean Kizuna used you as a hostage while you were unconscious? Exactly. And the dying message, she must have been forced to write it by the killer. How she wrote it isn't the point. If Lena can't lie, doesn't that mean she believed she was the killer? Being unable to lie does make everything she says true, as long as in her own mind it isn't a lie. She can say it without hesitation. The real reason the killer burned the body after stabbing was to mislead Lena. What seemed like a simple murder case was layered with double, triple, no, countless misdirection. MC-nya lanang kah, Mbak? Yeah, MC-nya lanang. Wait, okay, wait. I kinda want to conclude what happened. Is that, okay, is that, right, for example, Kizuna kill X first, right? And then, I don't know which happened first. Like, is it Lyle unconscious or Kizuna kill someone first? And then put it in the cremator? And then make Lena burn it, right? Make Lena burn it. And then after making Lena burn it, Kizuna open it, right? And show to Lena, like, oh, you did this, you know? To make it that she can write, like, I'm the culprit. So it feels like the truth when someone is actually lying to her, gaslighting her, manipulating her to believe that she did it when she didn't. That is my assumption right now. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. But we'll see. Whoever devised such a scheme is truly terrifying. Yeah, right. When Lena activated the cremator, she had no idea the person inside was already dead. See? The body was reduced to fragments of bone, leaving us unable to identify who X really was or how he was stabbed to death. But if the fatal wound on his back, hidden from sight, it would have looked like he was merely unconscious inside the sanctified cremator. And so, Lena mistakenly believed X was still alive, was coerced by Kizuna into activating the sanctified cremator. Let piece in together the entire sequence of the crime. I was right. Okay, case summary, here we go. So, through reconstruct tutorial, present the card from the lower left into the slot following the actual order of the incident. When you hover the slot, a relevant hint will appear. Complete the arrangement before the timer runner because on placing the card incorrectly will reduce. Oh, okay. Alright. So the two is like he knock it off and then will Lena. Wait, what? No. I was taken by the hostage. No, not that one. Why did I have to obey Kisuna? Because it's like lost consciousness, right? And oh, this one. Lyle was like that, right? And then it gets got hidden by the object, and then she hides. She hides and put the victim in the cremator. And then where did they hide the thingy? And then the clothes, right? The clothes of the victim. This is the clothes. Put it with the victim right there. And then tell Lena to turn on the switch. And then because of that, wait, no, not that one, this one. What's happening is set, but with the effective power. And when I've activated this set, this is the scene, and this is the power. Okay. Crazy. Okay, let's reconstruct the entire murder, shall we? After turning off the lights, Kizura knocked me out with a blunt object. She held me hostage while unconscious, forcing Lena to close her eyes and follow her commands. She moved X from his hiding spot in the purification furnace to the upper level, dressed in his clothes, and stabbed him from behind. She removed the blooded clothes and hid them under the X corpse. She ordered Lena to open her eyes and activate the furnace, making Lena believe that she had killed X. After the furnace cooled, she forced Lena to write the bloody message inside the lower chamber. She knocked Lena unconscious and concealed her in the furnace lower level. After arranging the bone fragments, the bloodied knife, the mask, she activated her photosync to affect the entire room. She's crazy. She is genuinely crazy. I see now. Indeed, yeah. If that's how it went, then yes, Kizuna could very well be the culprit. Takutnya. If you can hear the voice, I still don't know why the sound is not there. I cannot capture the sound, but she laughed like a crazy person too. So, you'll spin any lie as long as it protects your sister? Your theory has a gaping hole. Lana's memory loss was just an accident. Without it, the moment she woke up, she would have spilled everything. If I really were the killer, I would have silenced her too. I would have left her the chance to talk. All it takes is making a promise with Lana. From the way the killer acted, it's obvious they knew about Lana's obsessive-compulsive disorder. So they made her promise not to say a word. When she woke up, that promise itself would have kept her from revealing the truth. Yes, it's a thing, okay? If you can't lie, right, means you say the truth, but you don't have to say the truth. By not saying the truth doesn't mean you are lying. As a person with OCD, where she can't lie, all she needs to do is not say anything. That's the only way this could all work. Oppose? What do you mean oppose? If she spoke the truth, it would mean breaking her promise, and that would be a lie, see? A photosync user, aberration? What's that? They can distort the perception of others, but at the same time, they are bound by the very rules of their own afflictions. Your explanation is way too biased in favor of your sister. No matter what, I can't let Lena be convicted as the killer. I need to find a way to turn this situation around. Even if I take a huge step back and accept your whole analysis. Yo, I have to. They gave me a chat lock. What the heck? Okay. Lena's suspicion isn't clear. She could have followed every step you describe and carried out the crime herself. No, you are the killer. Where's the proof? Show me the evidence that I'm the killer. Crazy. Crazy. Girl, you are so crazy. I'm scared. Why don't you just deactivate your fat sync? Huh? Because of your fat sync, we can't perceive anything tied to the concept of to the left side. Which means, for all we know, the evidence that convicts you could be hidden on your left hand or your left leg. Stop talking nonsense. Then let's reveal the truth. Oh, the socks? Okay. Oh wow. He just took a picture without consent. Crazy. Okay, I pulled out my phone and snapped a photo of Kizuna hands and one of her foot. If I take close up, that doesn't reveal left or right. Her patterning shouldn't distort it. Let me see. Oh my god, this is. Oh, the skirt? Oh, so it has to be the middle, yeah. I see. That makes sense though. But you see, Lena, you're the one who can't lie. Deliver the vinyl bow to the killer. The photo shows hands and feet smeared with ashes and blood. I'm not the killer. Lena is the one lying. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. I literally cannot lie. I is is there really something on my left hand and left foot? No. In the end, my left hand and left foot. Where are they? Filled with hemispatial neglect, cannot perceive the left side of the world, but their left limbs still function normally. Did notice her left hand in front of her face, and no matter how wide she opened her eyes, she couldn't recognize it. And under the influence of her fantasy, all she could see was a spotless, graceful left hand. Answer me, if you're not the killer, then why are your hands stained with blood? Halo Beru, welcome. Gimana kabarnya kalian semua? I Another trial? Oh my goodness, when will this end? One chapter na yo. An openable door. I message Kizuna. Testimony Kizuna pass. Okay. You didn't kill anyone? Really? Wait. Let me read. So her testimony said, I was also knocked out unconscious by the murderer and was unconscious exhausted. I did nothing, I saw nothing. Okay. But there is no way. Right. Blood and ashes on my feet. I got them when I got too close to the sanctified cremator. It was just while you were all unconscious. Because you have to me, I'm not the werewolf. I didn't kill anyone. Right, the blood and ashes on my feet. That's your... Wait. Wait, I need to... Okay, wait. Is it... Wait. Is it... I am right struggling. Wait. Ah, yabay, 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 yabay. There you go. Oh, so close. 3 seconds. Yeah, dah. There's only one answer. You are the werewolf, the one who killed X. Yeah. Come on, be honest, man. Just say the truth. I guess this is the end. Finally. Oh my god, fucking finally. Wait, I still have a few questions. Oh, Kizuna, do you really want to win? What are you getting at? The truth we piece together. The truth we piece together makes sense, but something feels off. Whose exactly is X? And was Lena memory loss really just a coincidence? Did you two really make a pact to say nothing at all? What are you really hiding? Since when did you become a real detective? There's nothing to dig into. I killed them. Your reduction is the complete truth of this incident. Have we confirmed that Kizuna is the werewolf? Yes. I am the jump on the proxy stain question. Wow, right away. Crazy, the bias is real. It seems the truth has finally come to light. You're right. Though Kizuna should have felt regret for some reason, she smiled with pride. I'm the mirror, and I was the werewolf in the first round. What Kizuna said is indeed the truth. She is the murderer and the werewolf of the first round. After a long round of debate, this phase of selection is finally over. Unfortunately, Kizuna is not the final victor. Before the purification begins, I have one last question for you, Kizuna. What wish would you seek to fulfill if you became a god? Oh my god, crazy. I would dedicate everything to the leader of the Logic Church. They were the one who saved me. They gave me a complete life. For the leader, I'm willing to become anything. I'm willing to do anything. The world our leader desires is the world I dream of. Thank you for your devotion to the Logic Church. May the God of Logic bless you. Your life shall mark the opening of this selection. No matter the sacrifice, no matter how many lives are lost, it will all be worth it. We'll bring forth the Almighty. Crazy. All these people are crazy. I now proclaim the beginning of the sacred purification ritual. While away indeed. Oh, yo, the animation is so good. Oh, fully animated, frame by frame. Ah, iya mah, Gor. I got shocked. Kawaii na. Oh, that was scary. Lyle. Then clutched my shirt tightly, eyes wide with fear at the gruesome sight. If they decide I'm the werewolf, will I suffer the same cruel fate? Of course. Oh, Hyper entered the room. Hello, sir. I now know your color scheme. When did you sneak in here, you phony detective? Hyper. Yikes, what a terrifying ritual. I nearly pissed myself while you discussed being TMI. Looks like the Church of Comprehension is that serious about this selection. They really do intend to create a god. Don't you think that even possible? That's for the logic church to worry about. Me? I'm a great detective. I only care about the truth. Alright, the reason I came in here, I need something from you. What is it? The photos on your phone. Too bad, I already deleted them. Oh, what? Got something to say? It's just that a thought crossed my mind. Wouldn't it make more sense for someone like Kizuna, who can't even perceive the left side of the world, not use her left hand when committing the crime? That is true. That is true. That's a fair point. What exactly are you getting at? It's true Kizuna might have gotten blood and ashes on herself in the struggle, but it's as possible that, exactly as we saw, there's nothing at all on her left hand or foot. That's impossible. You heard what Lena said. She saw in the photo. To save your sister, you could have used your fantasy word fabrication to fabricate a fake photo. That's a possibility too, isn't it? That's a possibility too, isn't it? Oh, wait, fair point. And to make it more convincing, you had to lie. You had Lena, the one who can't lie, describe what was on it. Episode leaned in towards my ear, as if not wanting Lena to overhear. You're a damn liar. I didn't lie. At this point, no one really knows what the truth is anymore. But that's fine, this round was just a warm-up. Now the real death game for fantasy user begins. To see our wishes to fulfilled. Let's tear each other apart, fantasying against fantasying. Yo, wait, I just realized that is so true. We can word fabricate, so it is possible that we make the photo. Oh wow, やばいな、ちょっと心が。Wrong answer 21. Wrong answer. Gawin na. I'm not that smart. Chapter complete. Yatta. How long did that took? No, wait! Wait, I don't want to do it again! No, leave me be. I don't want to do second chapter. Do I have to do it? No. Ashik. What do you mean Ashik? Not Ashik lah. Wait, you know what? Let's just see everyone introduction first. The first round came to a nerve-wracking conclusion. Under Proxy Saint lead, Lena, Hyper, and I decided headed to a place called the Chamber of Audience. Okay. Ini ada karakter introduction. Oh, rame, jir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is Proxy. 9, 10? 10 people? What? Oh, 11, 12? Okay. And people had gathered here? No, according to what Hyper said earlier, Fashion Week? It feels like Fashion Week, yeah? Everyone here was a photosync user, beings who could infect others with their abnormal cognition. I trust the scene you just witnessed has made clear how this selection proceeds. Lena, Lyle? Yes, ma'am? Having survived the first selection, you will each receive an exclusive special reward that will aid you in achieving future victories. What's that? What is it? Oh. A clue? This stuff? Oh, this is all everyone ini? Apa? Everyone, what do you call it? Photosync power? Let's see. Rule by any syndrome. So this is like one of them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's so many. What the heck? There isn't, not, this is more than everyone. Let's see. Rule by any syndrome. What is it? is in certain region, people have begun to appear who are bound by peculiar rules. They wash their hand at fixed times, line up their belongings neatly, or insist on adjusting them to a specific number. What began as a small habit got evolved into abstract rules such as no lying, no opening your eyes, not even no embracing family. It is believed to be advanced stage of ability triggered when patient with obsessive compulsive disorder influence one another. That's Lena, I think. And then word fabrication is what Lyle have around all around the world. Objects have begun to appear like phantoms, manifesting from a brief moment, then vanishing like the smoke without the slightest warning. The cause of remain unclear, but it's suspected that the afflicted can grasp the very essence of what they wish to create, reproducing it in reality for only a fleeting time. Their disappearance is likely the result of the brain possessing limits being pushed too far. And should an afflicted ever come to understanding the essence of humanity or even the world itself, then a single person could be enough to rewrite everything. And then this is so this is Lena, this is Lyle, and the rest is someone else. So let's just see all of that, I guess. Familial dissolution. Families once inseparable find themselves suddenly estranged, as if their loved ones have become strangers overnight. Entire cities have been thrown in chains of domestic collapse as a result. This phenomenon is believed to be tied to Fregoli syndrome. I don't know, I'm not sure what that is, but I guess we'll find out. In which the patient mistake those they know for complete strangers. Though household may fall apart, the disorder poses no immediate threat to humanity's survival, and for now, no state of alarm has been declared. I guess this would be a challenge for Lena and Lyle. Existential dissociation. Okay, born from DID, the ID, which is dissociative the identity disorder disability, allow a personality to detach from the host and be perceived by others as a complete separate individual. No one around them notices anything amiss. It is as if the new persona had always been real. One afflicted was once recorded to have slipped into 24 distinct identities, yet so far, beyond multiplying the number of self, no direct threats to outside would have been observed. And there's face erasure, which is patient with prosopagnosia, unable to recognize faces. When amplified by disability, even images that barely resemble a human face become impossible to identify. Such cases are remarkably common, may never even realize they have already erased the face from their perception. Perhaps this explains why, in modern society, more and more people struggle to remember the faces they have seen. Wow, crazy, I feel called out. But I'm not that bad, okay? Please don't self-diagnose. This is like cases of like someone who have like a problem with stuff. Like struggling more exactly. Hypochondria, hypochondriacal delusion. Patients with hypochondria remain convinced they suffer from a grave illness, no matter how many tests prove otherwise. Oh, whoa, guilt tripping themselves. That's crazy. When amplified by disability, their anxiety escalates until they are certain they have contracted a rare and fatal disease. This conviction grows so powerful it becomes to warp the body itself, leaving the patient progressively weaker, sometimes fatally so. If such an ability were ever to spread on a large scale, it could spark a panic on the level of a Black Death. That's too much. That's too much. Omnidistortion disorder. Those affected with disability perceive objects and even their own bodies as constantly swelling or shrinking, as if trapped in Alice in the Wonderland. Once infected, their sense of distance and proportion becomes wildly distorted. A 10-centimeter knife might appear 10 meters long, or reverse. While not highly lethal on its own, the risk of accident caused by misjudgment should not be underestimated. That is true. If you don't have depth perception, it is very easy to get accident. And it is cameraphobia, which is patients live in fear of camera, terrified that it might capture their true or even subconscious self. The moment a lens turns on them, overwhelming anxiety takes hold. One infected, the fear spread into all electronic recording devices. In the end, they retreat into their homes, shutting themselves off from the outside world entirely. There's so much. What about this one? Cryptic erotomania in certain regions, wave of stalkers and obsessive lovers have begun to emerge, each claiming they are engaged in secret romance with celebrities they have never even met. This outbreak is believed to stem from erotomania, an affection that drives the patient into delusional relationship of their own making. If harnessed, however, this ability may offer control that the very concept of love itself, making it one the most dangerously potent power to discover to date. Kita yang Fashion Week, mana ada kita yang Fashion Week, Kir? Isn't this like the case in apa? In KR, if I'm not wrong, yang kayak sempet ada kayak the like Sesang fans that think like they're like already connected, quote unquote, question mark. If I'm not wrong, yeah. That delusion or a quarter delusion state, patient become convinced they're already dead. I know that one. I know this one. Like they think they're already dead, so they refuse food. Some even lie in coven waiting for death to arrive. As a result, those who survive long enough to awaken as afflicted are exceedingly rare. But once they do, they transform into a merciless reapers. Anyone touched by that illusion fall into a state of suspended animation. Their heartbeat and breathing plummet. If the condition lingers too long, it ends in true death. And how do you say it? Ne? Do you read the M or do you read the N? Mnemonic extraction, born from amnesic syndromes. This ability can forcibly erase the memory of others along with any trace in the user's own mind of what was removed. Yeah, anjay apa tuh? Along with any trace in the user's one removed, its value in controlling information and concealing evidence is immeasurable. Some affected are even unaware they have ever used this power at all. Ini kemungkinan si X itu nggak sih? Jadi kayak, tadi kan Lena kan lupa kan? Lena forget. So it is possible. And then there's this alien hand syndrome. Alien hand syndrome. Originating from alien hand syndrome, this ability causes patient limbs to act with a will of their own, beyond conscious control. The right hand may dress while the left strips floating away. Oh, okay. That's like Parasite, no? And then there's perfect memory. I guess the photographic or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be photographic. It can be any type. And those with hyperthymesia possess memories that can never be forgotten. What appears to be a gift is in truth a curse. Every painful moment of the past remains sharp and vivid. Once infected, even memories thought long lost will resurface one after another. Then there's still some more. So this one is the beast delusion. Beast delusion is an affliction in which the patient comes to believe they are an animal. Sounds familiar. The most common case is the wolf, though some identify as a bird or even a beast. Once infected, behavior and thought gradually drift closer to that of a beast. If the condition persists, physical mutation may follow until the human form is lost entirely. And then blind sight. I guess just eye problem, question mark? Those with damage to the visual cortex are usually completely blind, yet a rare few can still see, quote-unquote, certain phenomena beyond normal sight. This ability, known as blind sight, manifests differently for each individual, and its origin remains uncertain. When infected, even though the ordinary vision fails entirely, one can still share in the affected mysterious inner sight. Then sinistral neglect is the one that Kizuna have. Patient with sinistral neglect cannot perceive the left part of the world. It is not blindness nor paralysis. The brain itself simply deletes all information related to the left. This ability is far more dangerous than it appears if it were to spread through society. Conflicting definition of what counts as left could collide, and in the end, half of the world itself might be erased. That is huge though. Evidentiary occlusion. Oh, aphantasia. I know someone who have one. Patients with aphantasia lack the ability of visual imagination. They cannot form images in their mind, and sometimes this deficit extends to other senses, unable to recall the smell, sound, or even a remembered scene. On its own, this ability poses little threats to humanity, but in that game of mutual slaughter, it becomes dangerously powerful because witness cannot clearly describe what occurred, and every piece of evidence or testimony is warped by the absence of imagination. And then, so like last three, reality collapse. After enduring severe trauma, some develop derealization, a state in which the world before them no longer feels real. Life appeared as if viewed through a thin membrane. This is a physiological defense mechanism, a way for the mind to shield itself from being crushed by reality. Yet, as infection takes hold, emotion and motivation begin to fade. Even the death of loved one can no longer stir the heart. Oh, so they become numb. Their heart is numb. And then facetious pathogenesis. In order to gain the concern of others, some deliberately make themselves ill, even injecting toxin to create symptoms. Unlike most psychiatric conditions, facetious disorder is a conscious choice, a pathology born from intent. Those infected will go to any length to appear gravely weak, and in doing so may even draw others down the same path until they too awaken as afflicted. Oh, that's scary. And last one, lives evidence, which is the chapter title of this one. Thus far, this ability has been observed only in serial, yeah, I don't know how to read it, I forgot. Serial killer known as the dismemberer. He is believed to suffer from alial limb disorder marked by intense loathing of his own limbs and a pathological fixation on amputation. This ability is extraordinarily dangerous. Once infected, victims are overwhelmed by powerful urges of self-mutilation, compelled to sever their own hands and feet. Oh my god, that's disturbing. I guess that's everything. And then I can unlock this part already. Kizuna is being crossed out. Hyperesis, interest, sleeping, weakness, memories, smoking pipe. Wait, weakness, memory? But I can still photosync and disorder. I cannot open it. Okay. Cool. Alright. Huh? Okay. What about the others? While you were reviewing the materials, the other participants appear to have begun their own investigation. What? Was I reading that long? Ini kan tentang apa, Pak? Jadi ceritanya tuh kayak gini. Easier way to explain it. Okay. There is this cult. Tahu kan cult itu apa? There's this cult that invite people. Kayak ngundang orang-orang gitu. Let's say like 13 people. 13 orang. They all have condition. Is either like cognitive disorder atau kayak let's say apa yang mereka rasakan, apa yang mereka lihat itu tidak sesuai dengan apa yang terjadi di dunia nyata gitu. Just that. Atau kayak they cannot do what they should be doing gitu, kayak as a normal person would do gitu. Mereka nggak bisa ngelakuin sesuatu yang orang lain bisa lakuin secara normal gitu. And kondisi mereka tuh saking kuatnya gitu. Like it's so strong, it stick to them so well that it's distort the reality gitu. Mereka bisa mengubah kenyataan gitulah konsepnya. And because they have those power, kayak dunia ini tuh ada people who have those power. They are being invited to a game, a death game gitu kan. And those who win can get their wish granted. Bukan wishes ya, kayaknya berarti cuma satu nih gitu. And they become a god. Begitu. Which is crazy, a crazy concept. Let me save. See? Chapter 2-nya lip severance. Alright, let's continue then. Lyle, if you want to survive this section, we should probably talk to everyone. Oh, we can talk to everyone? Yo, let's go. Time to meet everyone. From left or right? Dari kiri apa kanan? This is from the church, I can tell. Oh, she's pretty. She looks Shiraike. Hyper can be last. We don't need to talk to him. Siapa ya? Sumpah kayak Fashion Week. Iya sih. Yang cegil terakhir kali ya. Bukan cegil sih, yang Jiraike. I'm very interested tuh. Hello, sir. Oh, Jisanda. It's probably the oldest one here, right? Maybe, girl, maybe. It definitely look like someone who've been through a lot. I'm just an ordinary middle-aged guy. Oh no. Aduh, aku jadi inget ini. Project Milgramnya Dekonina. The way he said kayak, just an ordinary middle-aged guy. Kayak, aduh. I'm gonna cry. I don't like this guy. I'm scared. What would you like to know about him? Who are you, sir? My name is Silas. Just an ordinary man past his best years. Oh, Silas kah? Tapi ini kenapa turun banget ya? Dari kemarin, dari tadi tuh gue bingung tau itu kenapa turun banget. My past and background, nothing worth mentioning. So, what's your take on this whole selection? Obviously, it's exactly. Exactly. Ever heard of Stanford prison experiment? They took a group of healthy college students, split them into guards and prisoner, and locked them in stimulated prison. And guess what happened? Within days, the guards turned violent. The experiment had to be shut down. What? Environment and rules shape people more than you would ever expect. In this werewolf game, you're forced into roles not so different from that experiment. Say, someone never wanted to kill, but they draw the role of werewolf. Suddenly, there's a rule, a timer, and pressure to murder. Do you think he would really go through with it? That makes our situation sound even worse. Exactly. All we can do is try to keep the casualties to a minimum. Hard to believe you're the one saying that. Honestly, there's only so much a middle-aged man can do. What would you like to know? So why did you join? I lived long enough to rack up my fair share of regrets. I joined this election to try and atone for a mistake I made long ago. And only the cult can help you undo it? Yes. The wish I carry, only God could grant it. I want to turn back time. Ah. For an old guy, that's kind of a romantic wish. You're not wrong. But maybe that's what age does to you. You pile up regrets, too many to count. So would you kill to make it happen? I wouldn't. Here's another trait of a middle-aged man for you. We're boring. Are you sure, sir? Reality's beaten us down so many times we end up compromising instead of chasing dreams. I might say I want to rewind the clock, but deep down I know it's impossible. Then why bother joining the selection at all? You're right, but I guess I'm still clinging to a sliver of hope. Maybe something will happen here, something worth fighting for. Maybe even a miracle that lets me believe I can fix what I broke. Sounds like you're putting your faith in impossibilities. Yeah. So now you know the kind of man I am. What would you like to know? What? Fashion Week itu Fashion Week kan? No, it's not. It's not lah. Fashion Week tuh kayak acara fashion yang ada terjadi selama seminggu. Fashion Week. Okay, and then what's your photo sync? Sorry, I'm not sharing that. You don't lay all your cards on the table. I don't want the werewolf knowing that what my photo sync is. That way, when things get critical, I'll still have a weapon to protect myself. Sounds like you know your power well. Well, I am older than all of you. I'm pretty sure I had more experience with it than anyone else here. So if it were a shonen manga, you'd be the strongest photo sync user? If we're talking age alone, then sure, I'm on the top. But don't make me out to be the more than I am. Nah, I'm good. Thank you so much, Silas. Next person. The lady. Oh, she's so bad. Why nah? She has something in my eyes again. What is it, ma'am? What are you doing here? Same reason as you are, isn't it obvious? What would you like to know? Who are you, ma'am? Seriously? Are you really asking that? Has your brain deteriorated so much you can't even remember someone who grew up with you at the orphanage? I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's still the same, only harsh when it's come to Lyle. So we know each other. Great. Fun. I didn't know that. Oh, it's Lena. How have you been? Has this idiot brother have been causing you trouble? The difference in how you treat me and Lena is way too extreme. Everyone kinda start by pulling yourself together. You became an international fugitive and you're dragging your sister through this chaos. What are you even doing? I'm trying to protect her, that's all. The moment you drag Lena into this mess, you failed her as her brother. Yeah, that hurts. Iris, even if it's true, you should know when to stop. Lia is about to cry from all your scolding. That's right, keep going and I'll really cry for you to see. Cheh, still as useless as ever, hiding behind your sister. So why did you join, ma'am? That you have been acting strange lately. Father wanted to investigate from the inside but couldn't find an opening. That's when I received the logic invitation. I remember your adoptive father is an internationally renowned detective, right? Growing up under his influence, Aries would help her adoptive father with cases. Yeah, that purification earlier would have been a perfect excuse for him to break in and conduct a search, but now I'm completely cut off from the outside world. Even your mechanical dog can get the message out. Since the selection started, all outside communication is completely cut off. Also, it's not mechanical dog. His name is Lyle. Ma'am? I've been meaning to ask, why the hell did you name him after me? Because you're both the same breed. Wow, the audacity of this lady. Lyle is not a dog. See, that's the truth. Still, nothing wrong with naming a dog Lyle. Wait, Lena, you're not helping me here. Anyway, this is worse than I thought. If I would known, I would have participated in this selection. But having a familiar face is reassuring, especially since it's you. Relax. If I draw the werewolf, I'll come for you first. But how the hell is that supposed to make me feel better? What would you like to know? So, what's your photo sync, ma'am? As you know, my condition is blind sight. I'm blind, so I need mechanical dog to help me navigate daily life. But you can see things at certain specific moments, can't you? True, but those moments are so rare they're practically non-existent. What are the conditions for those specific moments? What needs to happen for you to see? Who knows? Every time I ask you, you dodge the question. Maybe I don't know either. But you've always been able to see me, haven't you? Even though you can't see, from our very first meeting, you have somehow always been able to see me, haven't you? Could it be? Alice can only see people she considers scum? Lena! Even if you can't lie, you don't need to say the truth that hurts so much. I can see Lena too, for the record. Oh, so I'm scum too? Lena, stop. Your honest observation are hurting both you and I. Anyway, right now I can only see you and Lena. Apart from that, I can't see anything. Without you two, my world is nothing but darkness. The reason doesn't really matter. My photosync won't be much use in this death camp anyway. Even if my photosync infects someone, they just suddenly go blind. That's all. Oh, what would you like to know? Nah, I'm done. And then, she's cute. I wanna see. She flails around. How cute. Mihomi-san. Hello, human bosses. Human? What would you like to know? Who are you, child? I'm a gray parrot. What? Wait, your name is Gray Parrot? No, my name is Dada. Dada. Then what's the deal with the whole Gray Parrot thing? Huh? Can't you tell? I'm just a gray parrot who's better at talking. I eat seeds, fruit, vegetable, and my reproductive method is like, wait, you're a child. Lyle, I know what disorder she has. She's clearly got a brain problem. Her photosync probably makes everyone as dumb as her. Nena-chan, I often find your honesty incredibly rude. Rude! She really does mimic speech like a gray parrot. What would you like to know? Why did you join in, then? Because I want to become human. Eh? No matter how I look at it, you seem pretty human right now. No, I'm still far from being a real human. Is it because you don't pay taxes? Paying taxes isn't the criteria for being a human, but that hurts. See, my armor are different from human. They are just feathers covered wings. Ma'am, I don't see feathers. What on earth are you talking about? Say what? If your hands are wings, then can you fly? I've tried, but I can't fly. But, how strange. Could it be I've gained weight recently? This person really seems to think she doesn't have hands, only wings. What does she see when she look at herself? I wonder. What would you like to know? What is your photosync then? What's a photosync? Ah, you seriously don't know what that is? Nope. According to the proxy saint, everyone here should have one. She clearly has some sort of delusion, believes she's a gray parrot, but what the disorder? Disorder? The human boss who kept me mentioned something before. What did they say? I don't remember clearly. Something like beast delusion? But that's got nothing to do with me. I'm bird, not beast. By definition, it's a disorder where someone believes they are an animal. And if that delusion becomes a photosync and spreads, everyone would think of themselves as an animals. Animals! She appears harmless on the surface, but this photosync is more dangerous than I imagined. That's scary. Dia bisa bikin orang mikir mereka tuh hewan. Leave. I want to avoid this girl last though. I like her. I like her design. The guy is so plain. Ya TTA yang tahu ya tahu aja ya. If you know you know gitu. Alien? Why is this person just standing here, not moving at all? My name is Alien, okay? She's cute. Pleased to meet you. If you like, I can introduce you to my master. Would you like to know? What would you like to know? Okay. Who are you? I'm master assistant. Whatever he needs, I'm willing to help. And who's your master? My master is Hyper. Oh, I am so sorry you have such a master as Hyper. You're his assistant? Yes. How pitiful, right? Why are you sympathizing with me? So you were handcuffed and clocked because you're a detective assistant to help Hyper arrest criminals? No, it's because I often wander off and get lost. Huh? The handcuffs are for when he needs to restrain me, and the clock reminds me when to meet up. Is Hyper really that bad? He like restraining girls with handcuffs? Yo, offender? Hmm? I'm a boy, you know. Wait, what? Fanboy? She, he's so pretty though. No way. Someone is cute is actually a boy? Exactly. Is this cute and is a boy? Wait, using handcuff on a boy doesn't seem right either. Fair enough. Why is he suddenly spacing out again? What would you like to know? Why did you join in then? Because Master was coming, so I came along. That's it? That's it. Don't you have any wish you want to fulfill? No? Aren't you afraid of dying here? Does it matter? To me, being alive or dead, it doesn't matter. Isn't something wrong with you? How can a person have no desire or attachment at all? Though Lena being direct, I think the same. If I must say, there's one scene I want to see. I knew you had something. What is it? I want to see Master dying moments. Oh, she's that one. As his assistant, my most important duty is to witness his final moments. What kind of person did he hire as an assistant? How would you like to know? What you're fantasizing then? My disorder is the realization. In my eyes, everything loses its sense of reality. What do you mean? There's something like a thin veil between me and the outside world, and it's like living in a dream where nothing feels real. As Master puts it, I'm watching the world through a movie screen. That's still pretty abstract, but I kinda get it. Then how about experience it firsthand? Wait, what? Right now? My fantasy is called reality collapse. Once you infect it, you feel like this world is fake. What? What? Lyle? Are you okay? Lena? Lyle? What's wrong with you? Isn't that... Is that important? You're not the real Lena anyway. It's just an image. Lyle? I'm your genuine sister. You know I can't lie. Do you understand now? Quiet nah. That's scary. That's terrifying. It's like watching the whole world through a screen. Everything feels fake. Damn, yeah, damn. If I didn't know Lena words are always true, I'm not sure I could have come back. I really like when like twins or siblings are just relying on each other in a story. It's really nice. I was living in that kind of world. No wonder he's spaced out so often. What would you like to know? Nah, I'm good. Who is this cotton candy lady? Hello, ma'am. I think I have seen this person somewhere before. Lyle, that's Alice, the famous stage actress. The pose is very awkward, I don't know why. It is though, yeah it is. It is nice, right? I didn't expect to meet a fan here of all places. Unfortunately, this isn't an official meet and greet. I can give you an autograph. Fair enough. What would you like to know? Cotton candy for real. Yeah, cotton candy. So true. And her name is Alice. So I guess this is the clue, the Alice on the Wonderland thingy. So who are you, ma'am? She's the legendary theater performer. Her singing, acting, even her way of speaking, everything is first class. Every moment she's in draw tens of thousands, tickets are practically impossible to get. Because her image changes completely with each role, she's known as Alice the Chameleon. You're too kind. You know my career better than I do. To show Lena a hardcore fan of hers. She has also completely embraced secrecy marketing. Aside for a few official photos, there's nothing of her online. No videos, no pictures. In this day and age, pulling that off is no small feat. Okay, here's the thing. What I don't like so far is that Lena is fangirling of Alice. So why would you pull out the Oni-chan headband and the fan? It should change it to Alice, don't you think? That would be that would fit the context much nicer. While I probably call it a marketing tactic, but the truth is I have camera phobia. Oh, she have camera phobia. I hate being filmed by any device, smartphone, cameras, security cameras, none of them. That must have been tough being a star who's afraid of cameras. That's why I can only live on stage. I can do live stream or appear on TV. I know it's inconvenience many people and I do feel sorry for that. But the mystery makes you even more popular, everyone curious and want to see the real you. That outcome surprises me as much as anyone. And so to repay that curiosity and love, I give my all on stage every single time. I want to be someone who brings dreams to others. That is so sweet. She is so sweet. So why did you join then? I wish I won granted. What a contrast though. Yeah, what a contrast. I know, right? That's why I'm here. By all logic, there shouldn't be anything you can't obtain. Some things can be bought no matter how rich you are. Fair point? And that purification earlier was terrifying, no doubt, but some people didn't even flinch. Those are the one you really need to watch out for. Are you one of them? Of course not. The first round of werewolf nearly scared me to death. Then let me rephrase. Would you kill for your wish? Of course not. Oh, the pose is so good. I like it. Killing is wrong, no matter the reason. You liar. Hey, you lie as naturally as you breathe. Hey, I never lie. No, the one who never lies is Elena. Isn't this just a camera phobia? Long ago, people believed photograph could steal away a piece of the soul. That's why I can never appear in front of the lens. That still sounds off to me. Focusing users see the world very differently from everyone else. If you truly had such severe camera phobia, you wouldn't even standing on stage be impossible? After all, the stage is filled with things that feels like cameras. I spent years training, enduring, pushing through just to stand in that spotlight. Uh-huh. If we could overcome things through training, we wouldn't be photosync user. It's precisely because of our disorders that we beloved wishes we must fulfill no matter what. Which is why we're standing here in this dead game, right? What are you getting at? You're a liar. You lie as naturally as you breathe. But both of you lie as naturally as you breathe. Don't play, we could be friends. After all, we're bird of the feathers. Crazy. And this is I look at this person is so familiar because the game developer on their Twitter account have her as a profile picture. So who are you? Fai say? face? Oh, face. You read it as face, I think. Sorry, but who are you? If you got all the word finest qualities and combine them into one person, you would get my brother standing right here. Wow, girl. Cute. I know, she's so cute. Huh? Nana, you're confusing her? What would you like to know? Who are you? My name is Face. Yeah, she's the only one. That height is exactly correct. It's not like lower here. I can feel the bias. Because all the other character, the face is like here, right? But she's like high up here. That's interesting. For certain reason, I have trouble recognizing people. If I say something rude, please don't take it personally. Don't worry, Lyle, get insulted daily. I don't think anything can hurt him anymore. Dana, that itself was an insult. Hehe. You two are funny. I'll do my best to remember you both. Then start by worshipping my brother, believe in Lyle, and gain eternal life. He's destined to become a god. Eh, what? Bow down now! Hey, girl, calm down. Lena. Lord Lyle, please accept my humble vow. Please refrain from promoting suspicion within the Grand Cathedral. I'm sorry, Saint, Proxy Saint. I'm sorry, we didn't mean to, it was a joke. Why did you join the selection? I have a wish I desperately need to fulfill. What kind of wish? I want to find my missing family. But I'm sorry, I can't share the details. Have you tried the police or hiring a detective? I have, but my condition makes searching incredibly difficult. I've been searching for nearly 10 years without a single lead. Just when I was at my wit end, I received a Logic invitation. Logic has members worthwhile. They could definitely help find someone. But if I've known the selection would be this, I would never have come. If fulfilling my wish means taking life, then I would already give it up. The family I'm searching for wouldn't want me to find them through murder. You poor thing, to be dragged into this selection is just cruel. Laya, let's have her find her family once this is over. Actually, the family member you've been searching for all these years is me. What? No way! So you're another sister, or am I not your real sister? Does this mean I can actually... Whoa, calm down, Lena. How do you even reach that conclusion, girl? No, sweet home Alabama moment here. No, nuh-uh. Are you really my family? Sorry, I was lying. Eh? Lena, don't be shocked. Why does Lena looks more devastated than Face? What would you like to know? Then what is your photo sync? Malam Raku, welcome. Gimana kabarnya? How you doing? Lagi main game visual novel, kayak a bit like Danganronpa-ish. Right? Sangat gitu. I have, what is it? Prosopagnosia? Face blindness. Since birth, I've been completely unable to recognize faces. Is that why you can't find your missing family? Yes, even if it's family, I have no idea what they look like. Sedang not daichobu. Kenapa not daichobu? Kemarin bilangnya baik-baik. Sekarang tidak baik-baik. My fantasy is called face erasure. Anyone infected becomes like me, unable to face clearly. You're just telling us your fantasy that easily? It's not something worth hiding, is it? Without this condition, I often mistake people for someone else, or don't recognize them at all. Ya nih, radang lambung. Walah weh, istirahat, minum obat. Aku parah. Makan yang bener juga. I would rather explain upfront than make others uncomfortable. It's better to be clear about it, right? Guess so. That's all good. Then there's 3 more people. Hyper, which we already know about. And then there's also the Jiraike lady and this plain guy. And you know what, let's start with Hyper. I'm sure you all know me by now, no need for introduction at this stage. Yeah, you know what. Okay, wait. Yes, iya nih. Gara-gara makan tidak benar. Kalian jangan sering-sering minum soda dan makan pedas www. Terakhir kali gue minum soda kapan ya? Gue jarang minum soda sih, but I did got a free one recently, so kemarin dapat gratis, so I did drink that. Makan yang pedas kadang belum, kadang makan, kadang enggak sih. Pedas. Okay, I'm a hyper said. A world-renowned detective, no mystery can stop me. People speak my name with awe and fear. The affair terminate affair? So you just investigate affairs. What's wrong with that? In reality, detectives don't solve murders. They make a living catching cheaters. They look so serious about it, and they are not wrong, which is funny. Question mark. You just completely contradicted your previous statement. What would you like to know? Why are your eyes always squinting? Yeah, why? Squinting gives off an air of mystery, perfect for my image as someone with hidden depths. That's even more superficial than I thought. Don't underestimate appearance, they are everything. Act capable and people will assume you really are capable. So you're just a con artist pretending to be a detective? Haha, that's hilarious. Me? Called a fraud by the world's most notorious. I always have struggle with saying this. Swindler? Swindler? Is this okay? For asking that? I'm not sure. Is it okay? I never told a single lie in my life. You have. So often I have proof. Roll it back. Roll it back, everyone. When he was talking to Face, telling her that I'm your family. That's a lie. An obvious lie. Cepat sembuh aku ya. Cepat sembuh. Says the guy who scammed people across multiple countries, leaving countless families destroyed. Your insanity is legendary. That just mistaken identity. I happen to share the same name. Pure coincidence. Huh? Wait, really? Hey, apologize for confusing me with that guy. So sorry about that. Yo, this guy, Lyle, is so good at guilt-tripping people. What the heck? What would you like to know? So what your fantasy then? You understand this is a Catnam where it's kill or be killed, right? What if I draw the werewolf card next round? No one would reveal their hand so easily. But you're an amazing detective, aren't you? Even if you showed all your cards, it wouldn't hold back at all. It wouldn't hold you back at all, would it? No, that's not exactly how it works. If you can reveal every card and still come out on the top in a death game, that's proof of how incredible you really are. You know what? That makes perfect sense. My condition fits perfectly with the role of a great detective. It's called hyperthemasia. Simply put, it's total recall. I can remember everything from my past without missing a single detail. So you never forget anything? That's right. I can even perfectly recall the contents of the first adult magazine I read 10 years ago. TMI, TMI, TMI. What? That's actually kind of unbelievable. Nah. No way, that's nothing to be jealous of. They say only a few dozen people in the world have this. Clearly, I'm one of the chosen ones. But what about your photosync? Even if you infected someone with total recall, they just be better at remembering their past? Exactly, that's all it does. That's it. That's it. Then there's no point hiding it. That's totally useless in a death game. But is that really all there is to it? Oh. Even so, for the sake of fairness, you shouldn't be here, not even as a projection. Leave this room immediately. Consequence. Okay. Yeah, he did this. Something wrong. Yeah, right? I feel like after he suddenly appeared last one, the processing malfunction. Why did the leader of logic send a final command just for him? Why make an exception for this one person? Or could it be Hyper actually is the leader of logic? I don't think so. I feel like he could manipulate people's memory and think that it's real because everything he remember is correct, right? I guess the fact. So I can make everything as a fact, maybe. Just like his claim to be a great detective, I still can't see it through to his real self. What would you like to know? Yeah, that's it. The plain guy or Jiraike? This is like two different personality, for real, for real. Either way, this will make me scream, I think. The guy. Okay, understand everything, follower. Medical logic very still. What would you like to know? Who are you, sir? I'm just an insignificant ordinary believer. What's your name? I had a name before joining, but abandoned it upon entering the faith. Isn't that inconvenient? Not at all. Our bond is extremely close, and we're all family. We recognize each other without names. There are so many of you here. You're saying you know everyone? Yes, there are 1,000 believers here now, and we all know each other. Not just me, every believer can do it. I hate that smile. I hate that smile. Look at that. The first thing upon entering logic is to learn understanding. To understand that believers are family bound closer than blood. This religion is seriously creepy. Many people say that, but that's just because you don't understand. Once you understand, you'll see the truth. That's why so many follow us. If the whole world embraced the cult, it would become a far better place. May the God of Logic bless you. Then who is the God of Logic? I don't know. You don't know? But bringing the God of Logic to this world is our collective aspiration. How do you plan to make a God descend? I don't know the details, but our leader has found a way. The leader has made many preparations, and this selection is the final result. Whoever will ascend as a god and have their wish fulfilled. There are way too many blanks in that story. I place my faith in the leader's guidance and in the strength of my fellow believers. The God of Logic will descend without fail. What would you like to know? And what you're fantasizing? I'm just an ordinary person. Fantasizing users are extremely rare in this world. You could say you're the most abnormal of the abnormal, and that's why you were chosen for the selection. But please don't worry about us. We will not aid the participants. We will not kill and we will not testify. We are like decoration by the roadside, neutral existence. Okay, so you're just the one that guarding us, technically. Alright, so the last one is the Jiraike then. Girl who... Oh! Yeah, here, hey there. Raise? Yo. You're the first person here who can keep up with my vibe. Awesome. Everyone here looks so serious. What's up with that? Would you like to know? So, who are you? Aku, anjay, ada Mas Raku Robi Manju. Iya, ada Raku Robi Manju. Apa kabar? Baik. Dia bilang nggak baik, weh. Who are you? I'm Ray's. I absolutely love cute things and I hate, well, gloomy atmosphere, I guess. See? Days. So that scary execution earlier, or was it purification? But saying gloomy isn't good either, so let's just move past it. You can't really just brush it off like that. Not at all. I'm actually super sensitive. What if I do this? Oh, she's so cute! I'm invisible. Oh no. Aduh. This is a statement. I don't know. Bunches is not here, but the statement from Bunches is that Chegil is something to be admired of and not something to like be together with. Because they're cute and oh, but like, you know, danger. Oh, you're so cute. It's like you become a different person. Thanks. That's actually why I wear a mask. I hide my bad expression and only pull it down when I can smile. Most people wear masks to hide, but you're using it to prepare for revealing your smile? Exactly, because emotions are contagious. I want everyone around me to smile too, bright, cute, and happy. That's so cute. But I know this is so Jiraiki that there's no way it's just that. There's no way. So why did you join? Okay, my wish is to make everyone... Kok lucu? Iya kan, kok lucu kan? Nah, itulah, Pi. Kayak mana ini? How do you make everyone in the world happy? Wait, that's way too grand. I can't even comprehend it. No, it's actually really simple. I love cute things because seeing them makes people feel happy. And no matter how cute I dress, I can only make people who see me happy, right? Then why not be a fashion designer or something? I thought about that, but no matter how hard I tried, the reach is still too small. When I got the logic invitation for the section, I thought I would give it a try. But I didn't expect it to be a dead game. No. Negative vibes beacon! Oh, kok lucu! So you want to make everyone reward cute, bringing happiness to both those who dressed up and those who see them? Exactly. Though, I'm not sure how to make it happen yet. If all the cast members were cute outfit, you already be halfway there. Right, their robes are way too plain. They need at least 10 times more decoration and lace. Fair. Girl, do it. Decora fashion, go for it. Jiraike, no, don't Jiraike, no. Just imagining that feels like visual hell. Are you kidding? That sounds amazing. That's why I have to win this selection. You mean it requires killing? No, killing doesn't bring anyone happiness, does it? I work hard to win the selection without killing. Does she even understand the rules? What would you like to know? I feel like, yeah, when she said that, it means that she will not dirty her own hand and would make others do it for her. Type shit. What's your photo sync? I got this condition. If you don't touch cute things regularly, I'll literally die. Let me introduce my best friend. It's called Oxygen. Oxygen, like in air. When I'm low on cute energy and just one breath and I'm instantly recharged. You name your plushie Oxygen. Bio, this person is clearly unwell, perhaps mentally challenged. I agree. Lena. Ouch, I know you only tell the truth, but that was brutal. Don't say that. I just really love cute things. No, wait. Began, negative vibes. Setting aside her excessive love for cute things, she seemed fine otherwise, but what disorder does she actually have? Who knows? Okay, alright, we finished talking to everyone. Great, fun! All participants of selection have now been introduced to one another. The foundation of this collection, this divine selection, is based on the game known as Werewolf. Wait, before that, I want to see, is everyone, like the character, is complete? Oh yeah, it is complete. There's Lena, Lyle, Kizuna, who's already dead, and then Silas, Reis, Elian, Eris, Hyper. But there should be more, no? Where is Face? Why Face is not here? Wait, where? Where's Face? There's Face. Oh, is it because she have face blindness, so we can't even remember her? Is that why? Sorry. Oh, I'm having fun. Wait. Alright. Each round may differ slightly in form, but the core remains unchanged. The werewolf must kill without being revealed. Depending on your assigned roles, you may find yourself as comrades or as foes. As stated before, I shall serve as neutral overseer to ensure the absolute fairness of this selection. Okay. With so many logic believers here, can you guarantee no one will interfere with the selection out of personal will? That I can guarantee without exception. To see this selection reach its ordained end is a shared vow among us all. Whether I nor the believers shall interfere in the selection. This is logic neutrality, okay, alright? If we don't want to join, can we back out now? No. Until a victor emerge, no one shall be permitted to withdraw. Should you insist on withdrawing, all of logic believers will stop you by any necessary means. Oh, girl, don't cry. Totoy na. No tears now. Negative vibes, be gone. I can't even tell who you are, but thank you. I have very important questions. How many people are actually participating in this selection? There are 13 participants in total. 13? That many? Then, for the sake of fairness, allow me to reintroduce them. Lyle, the famous international con artist. Wow, crazy. That the kind of introduction they gave us. Lena, the one who cannot lie. Eris, the blind girl and daughter of an international officer. Alice, a celebrated star of the stage. Dara, the gray parrot girl. Face, the girl who cannot perceive faces. Hyper, a self-proclaimed great detective. Alien, the detective assistant. Raze, the bright and bubbly Yaru. Oh, they call it Yaru. That's so nice. Silas, the man who longs to turn back time. Kizuna, round one werewolf with sinister neglect. X, the mysterious victim of the first round. Wait, hold on. That only makes 12. Yeah, that's only 12. I was right. I just found it. There are only 12 people here. The 13th participant will arrive shortly. Oh, last one to introduce? Okay, alright. And why does number 13 get dramatic late entrance? Leave this mystery to me, the great detective. No way. The answer is obvious. Really? They have stomachache and ran to the bathroom. Wow. Wow, brilliant introduction. Truly brilliant. Oh no. He have 2 now. I guess no one can beat a bathroom emergency. After all, life has 3 emergency: bathroom emergency, impatience, and living without makeup. That is fair point. I get the last one, but isn't that kind of weird? Nothing matters more than makeup. The girlies agree. So cute. If I left home without makeup, I would rather die on the spot. This killing intent is thicker than what I felt on the battlefield. Of them not wearing makeup? That's crazy, sir. Each one was stranger than the last. But the real question was, tell me, does the leader of logic happen to be one of the 13? Yes. Caps. Oh no, we gonna meet the leader? The room fell silent. Everyone exchanged uneasy glances. You mean the leader of the logic is among these 13? Whoa. They have hidden their true identity, dwelling in your midst. How about just giving us the answer straight up? As I have stated, I am a neutral overseer. I will show no favoritism even to the leader of logic. So even if the leader gets taken out by the werewolf, you're just gonna let it slide? That is correct. There's a flaw in what you just said. If this really fair, why hide the 13th participant? Unless the 13 is the leader of logic, the 13th participant was delayed to preserve the integrity of the selection. For once he joins, the very nature of selection will be altered. Something about this feels ominous. Now then, let the 13th participant enter. The last one, right? Her name is Kotari. Kotari cannot speak or move independently. Believer will bring her in by wheelchair, after which we will not intervene. She's cute. Damn. She really doesn't speak. Oh my god. Something about her feels off. While she hasn't moved at all, not even a blinking. She's beautiful in a way that doesn't seem human. Ooh, ya kan? Ooh. Don't tell me she's actually a life-size doll. Manis, right? She's very cute. But there's no way logic would send a doll into the selection. What's he saying? Is she a doll, a person, or a corpse? Doll. That is for you to judge. What? So that means we're free to fawn all over this cutie? I think you should ask for their permission first. Face, can you see Kotari face? If not, doesn't that mean she's alive? I can't see her face, but that doesn't really prove anything. For example, I can't see face in paintings or photographs either. Then case hits dead end. That's when the world greatest detective make his entrance. Face, quick, see if she's breathing, and don't forget to her pulse while you're at it. Why me? My deduction, you're the only one here. I can buzz around if I put on a little pressure. Master deduction is amazing. That's not deduction, that's just plain bullying. Human was want to check this person breathing and pulse. Leave it to me. Wait, you need her permission first. Oh, too late. Let us step forward without ceremony, checking Kotari's breathing and feeling for her catarrhid pulse. Well, if I had to say, she's not breathing. And she has no pulse. I guess that means she's dead, huh? Huh? For when she joins, the nature of the section will be altered. So that's what this is about? Huh? Is it really that bad? How bad could it be? So what you're saying is, the second round of the werewolf has already begun? Kotari is the victim and now we have to find the killer? Oh, I got it. The killer is Lyle. How did you even come to that conclusion? I just randomly pointed at someone who isn't me to clear my own suspicion first. You call yourself a great detective, but your methods are dirtier than the criminals. But is illicit action actually correct? The rolls for the second round haven't even drawn yet. Or did I miss it? Being blind as I am. Aries is right. Cheh, don't call me that nickname. Disgusting. Ouch, that hurts. But okay. Anyway, the second round hasn't started yet, has it, Proxy Saint? In it has yet to begin. Then Kotari's condition must be caused by something else. Apologies, Kotari. Allow me to double check your condition. Alice approached Kotari, checking not only her breathing and pulse, but also placing her ear against Kotari's chest to listen for a heartbeat. I see, that explains it. Straight to the point. Kotari is, without a doubt, alive. Then why did Dada say she was dead? Because Kotari's breathing and pulse rate are extremely low, roughly 1/20th of a normal person. Oh, what? 1/20th of a normal person? If I weren't blind with heightened hearing, even I wouldn't have detected that faint heartbeat. So she's alive, but like a corpse? There's only one explanation for that. I got it. No surprising there, detective. Though I never actually heard of you. I already know the truth, but Silas, why don't you do the honors? Master reduction is incredible. He didn't deduce a damn thing, did he? Every participant in this selection is a Vatasync user, so Kotari condition must be tied to her Vatasync. That is correct. Kotari suffers from a cognitive disorder known as Cotard delusion. Those affected believe themselves to be dead. As a result, they neither eat nor drink, lying in coffins for extended periods without proper nutritional support. Patients will refuse food until they starve to death. That's terrifying. No wonder her life signs are so weak. The fantasy is called death delusion. Anyone affected by it comes to believe they are already dead. a cognition powerful enough can affect physiology. Just like how I can temporarily satisfy hunger with an illusionary apple. If someone mistakenly believes they are dead, they might actually die. Hold up, if you think about it, that focusing is insanely dangerous. That's correct. And what's more, her focusing triggers automatically once a certain condition is met. What condition? When her body is touched by another person. That is step forward. Okay, yeah, that's what happened, right? We just touched her earlier. Everyone get back. Get away from Watari, the farther the better. What? Oh, she's really is a Reaper. The one gonna get hit is Eris and Dada then, no? They touch her. Oh, Alien got hit. Face. And Hyper. Three of them. Interesting that they picked that one, not the person who actually touched them. One more? Oh, Lyle. Oof. Okay, gak jadi imut. He's scary. Oh, even the follower are like dying. Races also. Raze. Alice. Damn, Sila's also there. Human boys, wake up. Dada, you're still okay? Tenang, where are you? I'm right here, Lyle. I'm okay. Oh, good. Cheh, first thing you do when you wake up is look for your sister. Still the same. Disgusting sister complex as always. I love that though. I love that. Always. Hey, don't shame him for loving cute things. That's perfectly normal. But this time we were really saved by Eris and Dada. They weren't affected by Kutari's Fatasink and they managed to wake us up. Based on that brief experience just now, that delusion slows your heartbeat and breathing down to almost nothing. Stay like that too long and think that turn into actual death. That's terrifying. It's like drowning if you don't get rescued quickly. There's nothing coming back. There's no coming back. How come you two weren't affected? Does it have something to do with your Fatasink? Fatalis Fatasink drives humans into delusion of death, right? So if you're not human, you're safe. Doc Lyle here. Let me out of the affected areas. Well, Doc Lyle really is cool and dependable. Far more useful than the real Lyle. Eris, could you be a little nicer to my brother? That girl's being kind to him, my brothers couldn't survive. Okay, I get what Eris is fine, but what about Dada? Leave it to me, the brilliant detective, to explain. You are detective too? Sorry, for a moment there I thought I was master. I almost started pretending to make random production. He really doesn't have any respect for Hyper, does he? The reason that I wasn't affected, simple as can be. Because she's no human at all. She's a grey parrot. Oh, I see. You're seriously agreeing with that? Hold on. Hyper theory might be accidentally hit the mark. That delusion makes humans mistakenly believe they are dead. But that I genuinely believe she's a parrot. That's why she's immune. So that's how it is? Why do you sound the most surprised by that? Who knew Beast Delusion could be used like this? Completely unexpected. So it's true, Fatasing can counter one another. Exactly. At last you begin to understand the true nature of this selection. This is a game of werewolf centered around Fatasings. In other words, Fatasings are everyone's ultimate trump card. Reveal your Fatasing details or usage and you'll immediately be at a disadvantage in this death game. This is bad. In the very first case, everyone already figured out Lena's condition and her Fatasing. If I were the werewolf, I would take Lena out first. Or about to saying force the truth out of people, absolutely poison for werewolf. Lyle, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I have to protect her no matter what. Whatever it takes. Now then, second round is about to begin. O great god of logic, please reveal us the divine candidates of for round 2. What do we get? Oh! Hero? 面白いな. Each of you will see a different role in your vision. The werewolf must kill within the time limits. Villager, do all you can to stay alive. Please note round 2 introduces a new role, the hero. There will be 2 of them. What's the hero duty? If the hero kills the werewolf before the murder occurs, they become the deity and their wish will be realized. Oh my god. If they fail to stop the murder, they can still kill the werewolf during the post-murder debate. What? Starting this round, whether to execute the werewolf is determined by the heroes. Oh no. Only when both heroes agree will the werewolf receive the execution known as purification. Wow. So heroes are role position against the werewolf? Indeed. Think of the heroes as werewolf natural foes. Enemy. But what if one doesn't agree? What a sick sense of humor. Lyle, why does everyone suddenly look so grim? Because these rules give everyone a reason to kill each other. For werewolf, survival means killing. For heroes, saving everyone means killing the werewolf. So someone who never killed might hesitate at first. But once they have the legitimate reason, that physiological barrier disappears. No matter what, I absolutely won't kill anyone. For Faceline, what does role she most likely have? Oh. It's either werewolf or hero, but my best bet? She got a hero. No, don't take her words at face value. She could be lying all the whole time. This is such a pain. I'm just about to saying, we're guessing now. We got to figure out the roles too. Doesn't this feel a bit unfair for the werewolf though? Explain your reasoning. Think about it. The werewolf has to kill without being caught and deal with 2 heroes. Wait, don't tell me, are there 2 werewolves this round? No, there's only one. There is always just 1 werewolf per round. And the werewolf is not necessarily at a disadvantage compared to the heroes. Because I will provide the werewolf with essential support. Eh? You're the host, aren't you? How the hell is that fair? Rest assured, I shall not intervene directly in the killings. My assistance is limited to the preparatory phase. For instance, weapon, disguises, and setting. Wait. Hi.